Should we have Reggie do the intro this time?
No, I don't do that. It's not my jurisdiction. We should do that.
He's like, I just got a chair.
We should put the beers up here, man. So we won't have to keep refilling the cooler.
That's true.
That's a good idea.
He makes a valid point. He's absolutely
Director,
right.
not the starter. Yeah.
Yeah, get all the beers out. I just don't want him to be.
Feel free to put the 40 up here. Somebody wants to drink a 40.
Oh yeah, there's a 40 in there.
Take them out of here.
You're interested, man.
What's this like? What's this secret box down here, man? I don't know. That looks sketchy.
It's just the box and stuff.
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
It has like pipes and.
No.
Meth.
No.
That's
No,
the
man.
box.
Any kind of drug you want in that box.
Shit.
Like designated.
You want to hand me the 40?
Dude, I'm tripped out. Every light, all the lights in the room are on except for the one light
That looks really
that came to the room.
You want to hit the light switch behind you? It's tripping him out.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm freaking out.
I'm freaking
inside.
out, man.
Man.
Oh shit.
The snozberries taste like snozberries.
I haven't seen number 2.
Really?
Yeah, is it good?
I fell
It's pretty
asleep.
Wait, which
during
one?
it.
It's alright. Which one?
It's alright.
Super Troopers 2.
It's pretty good. I think it's wholesome, but it's not as funny as the first one.
Yeah,
of course.
You know, like there's some good parts in it where it's like, I see what you did there. like Rob Lowe was really dope in it. I thought
Yeah.
Rob Lowe was hella funny.
Hell yeah.
I just like because all the characters in it, the actors, they paid for it.
Yeah.
It wasn't like they had like a
They had
GoFund.
full creative.
They wrote it like
ability.
they actually made it themselves. So
Fuck
it wasn't
yeah.
like
They had like full creative freedom
Yeah.
to do whatever they want in the film.
The Broken
And it
Lizard
still
dude.
fell short.
so.
Some things aren't timeless, okay?
Yeah, shit.
You know,
They
That's
should
the
make
Jake
Weed
might, but,
Fest,
you
man.
know.
I've been waiting for that.
some things
That's
are.
never going to
We've all
No,
been
yeah.
waiting for that. That'd be great though.
Did you see the Slammin' Salmon? It was
Yeah.
like
I
what they
didn't like
made
that
about the
one.
restaurant.
Yeah,
It
was funny.
it had moments.
Yeah.
It had
That shit's
moments.
funny as fuck.
Yeah.
I was laughing hella hard.
It seemed like it was just trying to be like waiting to me, honestly.
Here,
Like,
I'm
gonna have to
waiting
look that up.
It's not like waiting. What are you talking about? That's two different things.
I can see it.
Waiting key, like they coined the restaurant movie. Like they can't
Yeah.
do any better than that.
And the second waiting is hilarious though.
I didn't see
It
that.
has.
I love it. Dude, I think it's so funny.
Mixed
dude.
reviews.
Yeah, I think it's funny.
The first one's like,
But the first one, it will
fast,
always be
yeah.
better. But the second one is actually pretty good. I love that dude who's like such a pussy, like
It's so
becomes just like
veiny.
pulling hella girls, and then at the end he's like all scared again, like oh man.
So pisses himself off.
I haven't seen the other Dumb and Dumber either.
I
When I
did.
was in theaters.
The
I
second
watched
one.
it
like-
once.
It's alright.
I feel like it was stupid. I was like, I'm not gonna pay money to see that. I
Yeah.
almost paid money to see Sonic though. I was like, when this shit drops, I'm gonna go see that shit.
I kind of want to. I kind of want to.
Nah.
I don't know. There's just something inside of me that's just like, just do it, Kendall. Don't think about it.
The
I'm gonna
best
watch it
$13 I ever spent.
Nah.
People still pay for movies. I just download them.
Hey,
I think we're recording.
fucking somebody busting your house.
I watched it too, like 2 days ago.
That was
That's
good.
a good
I liked
one.
it. I really
That was
liked it.
pretty
Yeah.
sick.
It was
Do you guys remember the original?
Yeah.
Yes.
So do you remember how everybody was shitting on the ending, like
Yeah.
of the original?
Yeah.
They totally had that in the movie. Remember, like the whole movie, it was like, but you didn't like the ending.
Yeah.
So, like they were making fun of it. It was like this sick egg in there. Yeah.
It's funny because
That
we
is
were
funny.
just thinking
I
of
didn't-
like
I didn't even
trips.
notice that.
We were just thinking of trips to go on, and I literally like a couple days ago was planning a trip to go to Bangor, Maine. That's where Derry is. That's like the actual real town.
Okay.
That's where Stephen King's from.
Yep.
I dig it, but why the fuck would you go to Maine?
It's beautiful. It's beautiful, and
He's
like,
going for the lobster.
and yeah, well, you can go like the Pet Cemetery houses there. Like
Dude,
you can go to
that's
like all
sick.
like where it was filmed. Like those
It was
are all
actually
there.
filmed on location there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's rad,
The
man.
gutter. You're gonna crawl in there and then take a
That's
picture.
there.
Like, yeah. That'd be fucking sick, dude.
But all
just
those
gonna sit there,
places,
like-
all those places are there. But if you look at Maine, it's like super beautiful. They have four
Yeah,
seasons and stuff like that.
Yeah,
so,
yeah,
like,
just green.
There's a
Greenland.
4
Yeah.
seasons there?
Four
seasons?
Bed and Brecky?
free breakfast.
Yeah.
And I found out that you can pay monthly for trips,
Is it-
and I was like, shit like that exists?
What do you mean, like a payment plan?
Yeah.
Oh, that's.
I didn't know that
and
was a
then-
thing.
Oh, that's sick.
And I was like, what have I been doing with my whole life? I'd be doing a lot more trips if I knew that like I could pay like $50 a month
And then
and then
take
go to a
sick-
trip next year. Like,
Fuck, yeah.
what the-
I think they have the Northern Lights too, right? Like you can see the Northern Lights from Northern Maine.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
Look at that face over there. She's like, what?
I mean, or I read that on the
We'll
internet.
look it up.
You might be able to, because I mean, it's like up there where
Yeah.
Canada is and all
And
that.
Canadian thing.
Fucking A.
Yeah.
We'll look that up.
Boy,
now.
Hey,
Hey, let's start this.
you know what we're talking about?
A boot.
Let's start this 20 minutes in.
yes.
You want to do
Are
it this
you-
time? All right, no, we should have Kendall. You do the intro.
Yeah.
We?
Yeah, you do the last.
Nervous. Well,
Is there a specific intro? Do you have to say something
you
specific?
should
No,
make
he
it.
just
Chris
says-
wins
Just bring it in.
Hey, yeah, we're watching Back in the Wind.
Yeah.
Like,
One for all.
this is
all
episode
for
4.
one.
We're sitting
Hey,
here with
quick
Jericho.
question before you film. Did you fucking glue these to the wall?
No, they're staples.
Stapled.
So I could just pull the staples out.
Yeah, dude.
Bro, these are the same
Staple it.
ones that were when I was growing up. Those are in my house when I first met you too.
You had so many though, dude.
Well, that was
I
like.
remember that.
Well, I still have like 4 times this amount.
If
but
you ever want to get rid of that
those are
Jericho
the
one,
good ones.
I'll fucking take that dude and frame it. The one Tosh and fucking Templeton. That's sick, dude.
It already has a frame on it.
That's a
I would frame it. A frame and a frame.
Frame Inception. That's a crazy clan right there, though.
Right?
Yeah.
They're all so sick, dude.
I think nobody rides
Hamilton.
for America now.
Nope.
No.
Templeton doesn't, right? Like I'm sure he will for life, but he like doesn't.
Oh, that's Tosh, huh? That's
Yeah.
Yeah,
crazy.
dude. Tosh fucking.
Yeah.
Kurt Reynolds, yeah, gone.
Ellington.
Reynolds just
That's
left.
crazy.
So what? He's on Vans now.
He's
That's
testing
gonna-
that thing.
yeah.
No, I
just
don't think
wearing-
He's on Vans, dude.
You think
He's just-
Fuck yeah, yeah.
But you gotta say, when Chris Cole left DC, he was wearing a lot of K-Walks and the SXLs.
Yeah.
And that was like all he was skating with,
They're
even
probably
in Street
forming it
League.
for him,
That's
dude.
true.
He did
Even
some
in
damn
Street League, he
RVCA.
had-
That's true.
He was wearing RVCA shit and
Less.
he wouldn't admit that he was
Less.
on it though. Until like
Right.
they pay him so much money probably, dude. Like here,
Oh,
wear
yeah.
these. He's probably like, alright.
Like, it was like, here, wear this. And then, like,
But
with
Reynolds
the
on
shoes,
Vans,
it's like a
that's gonna
check.
be pretty cool.
Like the
He looks pretty good at him.
He looks
I
pretty
hate to
good.
say it.
Yeah.
He's even throwing back
If
to
he
the
came
baggage.
out-
Leno, what are you wearing over here? Those are
Call me
threes?
crazy, but I miss his crew pants.
These are the,
Oh.
Dude,
Not
if he came out
crazy.
with a fucking Xbox model,
These are the Westgates.
The Westgates?
So yeah, like excuse
On
me.
the toe.
Westgate left. So these are the Descents. But it, I mean, identical. It's the same shoe.
Yeah,
they just
they
had to
just
change
took
the
It's like
name.
it's like the Jerry Sue and the other one that they had after that. That was like the
Oh yeah,
Wanna
what's
Be
it called?
Francis or
Yeah,
something.
Yeah, I remember those.
remember when Leo took the laced and then raised the price like $35?
Yeah.
Stupid.
I was like,
times.
just because it says Leo on the tongue, I was like, fuck, dude.
The winos too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all the same. Alright, Kendall, you gonna start this?
Yeah. Are we done with this? I'll put it out for a little bit.
Nice.
Where did my black tray go?
Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing. But
It's
you know.
probably in the box, man.
Let me see your tattoo, man.
What's in the box, man?
My
God, that looks so painful.
I know.
It really hurt.
Yeah,
It
that's a lot.
really
That's a
hurt
lot
a
of
whole
color.
lot.
That shit's bleeding out like a
It
motherfucker.
was like this, the black didn't hurt,
Goddamn.
so I was like, okay, this is good. And then when he started doing this for some reason, we just talked about like people crying, getting their tattoos done. I asked him if anyone did it, and he was like, I've had a girl do it before. And then like when he hit right here, I was like, oh shit, dude, I might actually cry. And, it was like right after we were talking about it, and I was like, dude, that hurts so bad. Hurry the fuck up.
That's
Yeah,
some
that's
heavy.
crazy.
And I still have
that's
to
some
go
heavy
back.
right
Yeah, see,
there.
my,
Damn.
that's why I
we're getting-
started on the legs. I'm working my way up.
That motherfucker was.
It's gonna be light. There's gonna be, but there'll be dark blue trees behind here too, like over the light blue. So I have
Ugh.
to go get it done
Ugh.
over it again.
That's fucked. Well, good luck on that one. Well,
They are green.
they are. I told you. Anyway,
I see it now.
yeah.
It's like a 4 screen.
Well, let's get this going.
Alright.
Well,
Chris, are you filming?
yeah, it's been filming this whole time. Yeah. Well,
God damn it.
and 1, 2, 3, action. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Back in the Wind, episode 4, with our special guest, Jericho Smith.
Woo!
OG in the
Legend.
Vegas community, and
Legend.
it's pretty cool to have this guy on our show and for the 4th episode. So let's get this going, and I hope you guys enjoy it.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
It's super cool to have you on this show. Like, I'm having fun with this, and I think it's so cool that we're doing it. And
Yeah.
there's a lot of people in Vegas, and I feel like we gotta be picking the right people, and I'm super stoked to have you on it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, boys.
Sick, dude. Oh yeah.
So how you been, man?
I've been good, man. Busy, working, skating, life, trying to travel, trying to stay a rad dad.
That's so sick.
It's cool.
Yes.
Where are you working at now?
I am a manager over at Sports Social.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sick as fuck.
Yeah. Every once in a while I'm at the Griffin as well.
I was there last night and I was like, not tonight.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
No way, man.
It's like, I'm gonna be honest, you're the only reason that I'll go into the Griffin.
Yeah.
Because you're there, like, I'll be like, I'm gonna go in the Griffin and see if Jericho's there. And it's like, I don't have anything against the place or anything like that. I'm just like, one, I'm not even a party person, so I don't go out that often. But
For sure.
every time I do go downtown, I make it a point to go in there to see you and be like,
Yeah.
yo.
I'm gonna show that video to my boss. He'd love to hear that. No,
Sorry.
man. No.
You get hours. Sorry, man.
Come on, man.
Dude, I don't even like going down there like when I'm just drinking and having fun because it's like so loud and so dark and I'm
Yeah,
like,
honestly,
crazy.
that's 100%
that,
the
dog.
reason is because it's so dark.
It's dark
Like,
as
it's
crazy.
so dark, and like, I don't vibe with that.
yeah.
You know, like, put my phone out, and I'm like, I can't see you guys are.
I can't see without my glasses.
Like, even with my glasses, I can't see.
That's sick though.
You guys got to take a tug of Jameson with me.
Oh, yeah.
Calling y'all out.
Maybe,
Yeah.
before the show is
I'll take a shot. Take a shot for this chair right here, man.
I know, right?
Moving up.
Reggie's got a chair
Earn my stripes. I've been here like twice in a row, right?
Twice.
twice in a row. You are killing it.
Consistency's
Dude,
key,
proud of
Reggie.
you,
Keep
man.
that in mind.
Special guest Reggie, you know?
Special guest.
I'm about to overtake you.
I know, right? Special guest Reggie Jackson's sitting here with us.
Watch out, Reggie. You never know.
Oh man,
Dude, so cool, Bag in the Wind, that you guys named it that. I swear, my bucket list is to catch a bag in the wind
While you're driving.
out of my car.
While you're driving. I do that all the time, dude.
that
Every
would
time
be
I see
so
one, I'm
great.
like, I'll get ready to hit the window,
Yeah.
and I'm like, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen.
not gonna happen.
I'll have my lady in the car and we'll be driving, and then she like sees me just change. I'm like, I roll it down.
Give me a high five.
Waiting for it.
Give me a high five for that, bro. Like I
Just
think I
swerving
literally
over
think about
lanes,
that
like-
all the fucking time, dude.
Hold on, baby, I'm gonna get it.
That's great.
We're doing it.
We're doing it.
Oh, that's great. I'll cheers to that,
That'd be great.
dude. That was great.
I'm gonna do it one day. I've been close. I've been very close.
I need you to just have the suction cup GoPro on your car at
Yeah.
all times.
Oh my god.
Yes.
I need this video.
Like the dash cam, the traffic cam.
But like, do it in Russian. Just for the hell of it.
Yeah, like Russian, like
It's fucked.
put like the language on the like the font down there, and like, put all that in Russian.
Dude.
Because that'll make it like 10 times better.
Dude.
Black and white.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got you.
Distort the quality a little bit.
Yes.
Make it look like it's not like
Some bread on the dashboard. I
so
don't know,
clear.
something.
So it's like, oh yeah, this must be Russia.
No doubt, man.
No, but
That's funny.
yeah, that's
What
hilarious.
other bucket list you got? Because that one's
That's a
great.
good question.
That is a good I mean, what else did you need?
For a while, I was telling people like I want to touch every continent,
Yeah,
That's a good one.
except for Antarctica. Like I'm, whatever. I'm not missing much. Whatever.
unless you're trying to get
Hey,
to
but
that
you
gigantic
could-
hole, you know.
You can go there. There's like
There's
a
an ice pyramid. There's a pyramid.
there's like a port that's like not even that far away because it like comes down to like South Africa,
Okay.
and you can take like a small boat ride over, and you can literally like if you're there, you know.
Then you're knocking out two birds, one
Just go
stone.
there and get back on the boat.
Yes, dude.
Slap it real quick.
I've been to
Put so
Australia.
much ice in this bitch, and then just head
In
out.
Australia?
Yeah, Australia.
Nice.
I knew that you were in Peru. I didn't know you went to Australia.
I went to Australia. Yeah, I went and visited. I saw Matt Ball. He was
That's
there.
it, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He stays in Australia.
Yeah.
What the
That's
fuck?
where he lives now. Like,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
So where'd you visit?
He's balling now.
I went to stay with my buddy Blake, this kid Blake Harris, who's I've seen a lot of good skateboarding, but he was the funnest to watch skate street. He's this little guy and he just skates extremely fast and just looks like a little magician. Kenny Anderson, but like a little Tasmanian devil. A little bit.
That's a good.
It's fucked up watching it, man. And yeah, he just took me around. We went to, and then we visited Melbourne. Supposed to stay Melbourne, and
Okay.
that's where Matt was like staying,
What's up?
working on Harleys and shit. Man.
Did you go skate with him?
No, fuck no. He doesn't skate.
Did you see any of those like?
He did talk shit though to me. Of course, he was like, "Yeah, I don't fucking skate, but you're gonna skate this gap before you leave." And he took me to it, and it was fucking huge. No, I'm not.
Jumping down this.
Yeah.
He's like, no man, you got this.
Yeah.
Go for it.
It's so crazy. There's so many people in Vegas that like were so good and now like will not touch a skateboard, and it just like blows my mind.
Right, dude.
I'm like, I could never like. Could you see yourself not skateboarding at all?
No.
That's what I'm saying, right?
No,
Like,
but I get so busy that I'll go a couple days and then I start feeling weird.
Yeah.
Like that's just the way it is. Like some people have that mentality and some people don't. And it's like I don't think people really understand what that mentality feels like, because it's like people tell me like just like skating, like even my family, because I just had surgery on my knee. They're like, oh, you're not gonna skate no more, and I'm like, no, I'm definitely gonna keep skating. Like once I can, like that's what my physical therapist wants me to do. You know, like I'm gonna keep on trying to skateboard, and like it's just like a mentality when you don't skate for a few days. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I scheduled Sundays off when I got hired. They were like, what days can't you work? And I was like, I cannot work Sundays at all.
Mm.
And they were like, why? And I was like, I have another job.
I'm Christian.
No, but I just told them, I was like, I have another job, you know? And like, at the time I was taking photos. Sometimes I do, but now like, I just take photos for Black Plague. So I get to skate with like Joey and
Yeah.
E-Man and all those dudes.
It's the Sabbath, man.
Yeah, and I
take
just
Sundays
say,
off,
I'm like, yeah, can't work on it.
yes.
So I get all Sundays off.
Yes, skate Sundays. That's probably when I skate the most.
Yeah.
You work at Sports Social, like, they're a weekday thing, right? So they're not on weekends?
They have, they got lessons on the weekends too, man. We do Monday to Sunday. I take Sunday, Monday off. Otherwise, I'm there. And
Dude, there's some kid there that has got so good. He's like always on the Instagram. I want to know his name. I wanted to ask.
Like
He has
glasses?
he has like a helmet, and he'll like roll down and then grind the things,
yeah.
and he'll air the spine.
Yeah.
I need to
That's the
know
kid with
this
the
kid's
glasses,
name.
right?
think
Legally,
so.
I can't say that kid's
No,
name, but you know.
you're golden. You don't have
Yeah.
like.
He
I want to
like,
go there and see him skate in person because
Well,
I've watched him progress.
he had Frankie Decker as an instructor before. A lot of
That
people.
makes sense.
Yeah, Crazy Frankie. But then when Salty Dev, it's like Crazy Frankie, Salty Dev, only nickname. When Salty Dev took over, he like leveled up. I mean, he
Dude,
evolved.
he's got
Yeah,
so
he was doing
good.
some
It's crazy.
shit.
I just want to go there and see him skate because every time I see his post, it's like rock the spine,
Yeah.
and it's like so tiny, and then the next day it's like air the spine, and I'm like, oh, he's progressing quickly, and then it's
Yeah,
like
it's crazy.
airs the corner and then grinds the rail, and I was like, what is happening? Like this kid's gonna go pro in like 3 years. Like
Dude, yeah.
he's getting so good, it's crazy.
And it's cool to see that too. Like, it's like a huge like evolution that I've seen that like Sports Social do
Yes.
like from a long time ago, and then it just kind of like so many people are like getting like really good at like being there. All those kids are getting really good. And it's like I can see growth outside of just skateboarding too. Like when they post stuff on Instagram, I can see it. It's really cool. Like all the music and everything. I think of that.
Yeah, the music part is really cool too. Seeing all of them jam, and everybody's like really good too. It's like man,
Dude, there's some talented kids and like instructors and stuff. You guys should come play some music while like people skate. Just thought of it. Let's do it.
for sure.
I'm down, dude.
Cool. Yeah.
Sounds rad, right?
Yeah.
John Clemente had the skate bus. Like they had a little event there
Oh yeah.
like
Nice.
2 weeks ago.
Was it like? Oh,
Maybe
was fun.
3,
Yeah, I
yeah.
do remember that they had a video like
What is
Oh.
a skate bus? I don't understand.
So-
traveling skate shop.
Yeah.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. Like that
What?
bus literally
That's
is a
so
skate
smart.
shop on the inside.
Yeah, that's
That's
sick.
fucking
dude.
smart.
Yeah,
That's sick. Yeah.
When I saw it, I was like, wait a second, and then it took me like a week of like really seeing what it's about, and I was like, whoa, this is like super smart. Like you can literally just stock up your bus and drive around and just like hype everything up and go to skate parks,
Right?
you know, like
and then
promote
like
yourself.
they
and-
sell like a ton of the local stuff that we have there
Yeah.
since they're here. So like they sell like Vax Wax and
yeah,
like
that's,
a lot of the
Official
smaller.
Genius probably and stuff like that. I don't know,
Yeah. I think I don't know.
I don't think I've seen much of that.
I know that they wear it, but they just did that Official Genius when Joey and Jason did their
You know,
tour,
that tour, yeah.
and Skate Bus was with them during the tour.
Gotcha. Maybe that's why I thought that. I
So
saw
they
that,
probably
yeah.
have their stuff in there now.
That's fucking rad. That's a sick idea.
Yeah, that's super
Right?
dope, dude. That's sick.
Even to just have a bus.
Right.
Change into a
Yeah.
skate
It's
shop.
like it's like one of those old RTC buses that they like used to like use for handicapped people.
Yeah, oh yeah,
And I
yeah,
feel
yeah.
like they bought one of those and just like emptied it out and then like built up the shit on the inside. It's like, what?
It's great. That'd be so sick.
Yes.
You didn't have like hell responsibilities. You just drive around the world.
So you don't have to pay rent for like a,
Like,
like
I
a
know,
space,
right?
you know?
Be a
Like,
hippie in a van selling
Yeah.
fucking pieces of wood.
yeah.
Well put.
Some things
There you
don't
go.
change, dude.
Yeah.
You know, they just.
You want maple or drift?
Yeah. Yes. Got a nice router on this one.
That's so funny.
So when you started skating, who got you into it?
There's this kid in the neighborhood. I don't even know him or remember his name at all, but I remember I was like late to school. Not late, super late, because I was weird about that. But like, I was walking out of my house in a hurry, and this kid just fucking went skating by me. I was like, that was the coolest shit I've ever seen. And he's gonna be on time. I need a skateboard. And then I fucking got one, and me and him like kind of skated, but then I found some dudes like, you know, dropping off curves and stuff. And Josh Baldwin. Do you know, everybody know
Yeah.
Baldy?
Yeah, you know, the ball
I was just with
Yeah.
him like a couple days ago.
I first skated with his big brother. I remember Josh trying kickflips at like 5 or 6.
Wow.
Well, not a lot of people know that actually. That's
Yeah.
real shit.
That's crazy. Bro.
Yeah.
Josh,
Yeah,
like,
5 or
sick,
6.
dude.
Yeah, now he's
It's
like
a-
switched
like
to
a whole
12.
It's crazy that I mean that's like now it's like now it makes sense like,
Oh.
like, dude he's so good and it's
Dude,
like
he's always been
that,
so good,
when
man.
I was 5 or 6 I was watching my brother skateboard on the ground like trying to stand on like a huge like Batmobile as a skateboard because I didn't have one.
Wow.
I was like
When I was that age,
That's
I was like
sick.
on my bike trying to do big jumps off like random
Bro,
stuff we made in the
yeah,
yard.
that's
still rad.
I
Yeah.
was trying to
I didn't know
learn
what a
to ride bike
skateboard
at,
was,
like,
man,
6
because I
years
grew
old.
up like by the mountains, so everyone up there had bikes,
And dirt,
dirt
you can
bikes
fucking
and stuff
yeah,
like that.
dirt.
So
Baldwin's mom was really cool, just like really supportive. She would always make like her husband pick us all up and drive us to the skate park, and she always had like ramps and rails in the backyard, even though they were sketchy and not like, I don't know, you know. She was just like, yeah, do it, like
she's
go
out there
at it,
making it
yeah.
herself.
She like was really encouraging, which was really cool. Like, yeah,
Yeah, that's
she was like the first skate mom I ever knew.
That's tight.
Nice.
And Element Twigs, first board,
oh shit.
yeah, with jelly wheels.
I don't know why, but just like the jelly wheels, it went from like an element to like an element. Jelly wheels. I was like, was this like an old school board?
No, I
Like
don't know.
an element to an element.
They were like soft light up wheels, you know, and I thought they were cool because I didn't know what the fuck was up. I think I don't know, man.
You're living in the
Subskates.
future, dude.
Yeah, yeah, oh yeah.
Subskates, yeah.
I was trying to fucking get a hoverboard going and shit.
You got your first board at Sub?
Mm-hmm. Subskates, yeah.
That's
Nice.
tight.
Hell yeah.
Subskates was sick, dude. I remember Jovan working there when I first went there. This big ass fro, just like chilling there. I came in as like a little kid, like, oh, I need to buy a board. He was like, I got you, little homie. Subskate boards? I was like, yeah, that's tight.
The one up on like Fort Apache, probably, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Next to the Baskin Robbins.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to the one on Washington and Rainbow. Like so much that I think my mom would like drop us off there, and like go run errands because like we were there so much.
Yes.
Like we had all like how they had buckets of banners.
Yeah.
We would like buy every banner. We would like, hey man, can I get $1? Hey, you have $1?
It's right behind that 7-Eleven.
Yeah. We just ask people for money, and
that's
they'd be
right.
like, big old circle banner.
That's funny.
Fucking A, man. Subskates was cool. It was a cool little shop.
So what happened after all that when you got your first board and then
I sucked forever. I mean, I still suck, but
what were like your milestones like as you were going through that process of like learning how to skate?
fuck, man, the kickflip, like the first kickflip that you really do feels really good. And
How
then
many
just,
stairs did you do it down? Like a night? No. First kickflip.
I'm talking about those roller ones on the ground. You know? No, yeah, I don't know, man. The milestones were crazy. I just like, I actually played football before that, and I just loved, you know, like really, it's just like you versus yourself, and it's all mental. And then just I don't know, man. I just always knew I was gonna get gnarly. I just had to
Push yourself.
keep
type
trying
thing.
it. Yeah, yeah.
Like,
Black Ninja, actually, though. So, like, I moved from that side of town, from near Josh Baldwin and them, to right down the street from Black Ninja, and he was like the first one that I really saw in person skate handrails and like
Dude, he was
flip in,
so
flip out
good.
shit, like so good. He was probably the one that like brought me that next level for sure.
Dude, that dude is still getting good.
Yeah.
I like watch his videos. Because he's so good, but like literally like every Monday he tries to learn a new ledge or rail trick.
That's how you stay.
And I'm like,
dope, yeah.
Yeah.
what am I doing with myself?
Yeah.
I feel like the last like 2 or 3 episodes, like we definitely brought up Black Ninja, and at this point we're gonna have to like bring him up.
You can't bring Ninja on here because he's gonna be like, what's up with all these fucking lights? This light, your camera just turns off? Are you serious? Like, it'll just turn off randomly? Like, trying to shoot it, like, I don't want to deal with that.
Yeah.
That's gnarly though. You're skating with Josh and fucking Black Ninja.
The production value isn't good enough. Like, fuck that shit.
They'll be like, Chris, all right,
Can't work under these. No.
I'm gonna show you how what to do.
Yeah.
This, all right, we're gonna change all
I'm gonna
this.
help you out.
In fact, yeah, I'm gonna interview you.
He was, he was like, that was crazy.
Yeah.
Going from them to them, and then I moved again, and that's when I started skating with like Ernesto.
Yeah.
And those dudes.
Animal.
No wonder you
So
guys
like,
so good.
yeah, I just like nomaded around all these good skaters, and I was like, yeah, I can hang. Watch me do the same 3 tricks.
There you go.
Yeah, like Ernesto, Jovan,
Con.
God.
Yeah.
Con.
So gnarly.
Yeah, dude, Con.
Back salad nose grab
Yeah.
down a 10-stair handrail. Like, what the fuck?
At night.
At night.
In a leather jacket.
Yeah. Racked the rail probably 2 times before that. Like, seriously.
Dude,
Yeah.
fucking Con, man.
Who are you guys gonna have? Like, to have? Do you already? You probably have a list of people you should bring on the show, right?
We have a
To be,
bucket
to
list
be
for
honest,
sure.
Actually, we don't.
to be honest, every time we do an episode, it's like the next day we're like, let's have this guy on.
Yeah, it's like a 5-hour like conversation in the text. Like, who we having next?
Definitely want you on for sure. Like, it's like get Jericho. Sure.
Yeah.
I talked to Yohei.
Yeah.
Yohei actually was like, as soon as we posted it, he was like, I want to be on there. And I was like, that we were so hyped.
Yeah.
When we were like doing PJs, like we were like, dude, we can have Yohei next.
Shit.
Like, fuck, Yohei was so hyped when just that he wanted to be involved.
Most
Yeah,
interesting
Yohei's the
man in the world.
Dude, yeah.
Who would you like to see?
Yohei for sure.
One person. Out of all the people.
Out of all the Vegas people.
Fuck, one person. That sucks. Don't do that to me.
No, you have to. You
All
have
right.
to.
We got standards here at
You
Back in
don't
the
have
Wind.
to, but you have to.
No.
Back in the wind,
You
proud
know what we
with
should do? We should have them
Yes.
start writing that person's name like on a piece of paper, and we'll throw it in a hat, and then like at like every 5 episodes we'll pull from the hat, and then like we'll like
And they have to
FaceTime
show
that
up.
person.
They have to show
They have
up.
to show up. We'll FaceTime them right then and there and be like, hey man, you just got the call.
What's sick is that I think it's just cool you guys are doing your own thing. Like, it's so the age for it. Like,
And
it's not that hard. Film yourself, talk about cool shit, do some cool shit, whatever.
I feel like to me it's like I don't want to just like go out and like try to duplicate what's like already out there because there's so much people doing like the same thing. So I'm trying to like I feel like we should just do something that's more wholesome,
Fuck yeah.
which kind of like I don't know, like shines light on like what like who there are in this town, like you know who the people are in this town.
Yeah, right.
Get it. That's so dope, man. Home vibe too.
Yeah.
Night Bright.
Light Bright, dude.
So-
People who know about
Who
Light
found
Brights-
it? Whose is it?
That's Chris's.
Right.
Yeah, Chris.
Yeah, dude.
Small.
Get that in. Did you eBay that in or what?
No, that's his. You
Um,
probably had that when you were like a little kid.
Oh,
like,
no.
somehow-
No, I bought it last week.
You found out the same-
So, I never wanted to say where I got it. No, I'm joking.
Here we go.
Now
Ladies
you
and
gotta answer
gentlemen.
that question.
No, I'm joking. Just cover your ears, Kendall. Just for like 5 seconds.
Oh shit!
Eva.
Yeah, dude, that's so funny.
Eva gave that to me.
I thought you stole it from her.
No, I was like, "Whoa, you have a light bright?" And she was like,
No, yeah,
"Yeah,
I
I've
do
had it
remember
since
that.
I was a kid." And I was like,
Damn, dude, you're a dick.
"Can I have this?" I literally was like, "Can I have this?" And she was like, "Can I have like I had this like dinosaur thing of hers,
Oh yeah, that,
and I still have that shit in my room.
yeah.
And she was like, "If you give me
Keep
the
it.
You guys just bartered?
no," so but this was hers already.
Oh, okay.
But-
So you swindled.
Yeah, and she was like, "If I can have that back, you can have the light bright." And then I was like, "Sick." And then she gave me the light bright, and I was like, "Next time I see you, I'll give you the thing." And then I ran into her, and she was like, "Dude,
You
where's my
didn't have it,
dinosaur?"
yeah.
And I was like, "Why would I have it with me?" And then I've never seen her again.
Wah, wah.
Who's Eva? The-
No, that was the ex-girlfriend.
okay. Sorry. Last time I saw you, though, you were saying they hung out at your house. So, right? Like, they would play music at your house?
Everyone.
No, yeah, they would.
A lot of shit went down that.
They, yeah.
Yeah. But that was probably a
Us.
long time ago. 'Cause they don't play at my parents' house no more.
Yeah, they kicked us out for sure.
Because I moved out of my
Yeah.
parents' house like a year
His dad
ago.
was
They're
just
like,
like,
Definitely
the
Sean's
fuck?
fault.
he came upstairs.
His
There was
face,
like,
something about
It's because they
it.
kept yelling syphilis into the mic.
The neighbors are starting to get
It's
all...
our sound check.
It has a, yeah, like when
Whatever.
when he says that, when he says it like that, it just really gets like the levels right. You can really
Yeah.
tell like where it needs to be when he says it.
Pronunciation.
Yeah.
Every syllable in that
Yeah.
word represents everything I will sing throughout the entire day.
That was good
it's-
stuff.
Yeah,
That was good
it's
stuff.
it's necessary. Sorry, America.
Yeah, the neighbors just couldn't deal
Sorry,
with
no,
it.
sorry.
hey, you do say that shit a
I
lot.
don't-
Syphilis, bro. We're at
I'm a-
They're on to him.
People forget about it.
So you skated with Ernesto. Is that like the Swee days? You were in Swee. Swee was
Swee.
I was never in Swee.
Really?
Actually, yeah. No, I was never conducted into Swee.
Sweet.
Oh yeah.
I hadn't thought about it, man.
Swee was
It's like Javon and David Cardona, probably Rocco and a bunch of Eddie, Nub Eddie, and a bunch of people.
Wong.
Donnie, Wong.
well,
Woo, haven't heard that name in a while.
didn't me and him hung out every single day in 6th and 7th grade?
Really?
Yeah, me, him, and Ryan. I don't
Yes.
know. So we were all in the same grade and had like almost all the same classes, and we hung out like every single day. Oh,
Yeah.
and Elon.
Elon?
Yeah.
Devere?
Yeah, and
Oh,
Elon.
sick.
We were like a little. That was our middle school
Little
circle.
crew.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, man, I didn't do Swee. I was like skating with like Josh Deor and Justin Snyder and Walker.
Yeah.
And those people, and then like Ernesto was actually with like Adam Urban and Crimes. I don't know if you guys remember Crimes.
Yeah.
None of your subscribers probably do, but yeah, man, there was 4 little crews, and then there was like the Board Deep crew kind of or something,
Yeah.
or Roach Kids, and we were all talking about doing like a King of the Road locally,
Dude.
like with all the shops and stuff for a little while. It
I
was
seen your guys' video.
Yeah.
It's like burial flip a stair set, and it's like Joe Vaughn burial flipping a 5.
yeah.
You know what's funny about Board Deep is my mom used to do payroll back then, and she did Board Deep's payroll when that store like opened up. And I remember like right when they opened up, we all went there. I think you were there with us.
That's
we all went
sick.
to Board Deep, and I bought some shoes, and then we went skating at Breeze right afterwards.
yeah.
And it was like they gave us all those fucking random ass
I
posters
remember.
and shit, and I had that big ass like Day One song doing that like back
that
down
back
that
down that
bank.
pyramid.
Yeah, it was like a huge like banner, bro.
Yeah.
It takes up
I
a whole
had it in my
entire
room.
yeah.
I had it in my room
Yeah.
for like 10, 15 years, bro. Like it was on my wall, like chilling there.
What an unsung hero, Day One.
Yeah.
You know.
It was just like there. I was like, they were like, you want all this stuff? Because it was like they were like hooking us up because my mom did their payroll or something. And like, I don't know how. I just remember being hella little and getting hooked up at Board Deep, and I went home with some dope ass rental dudes. And I was like, let's go to Breeze.
I think I went with you because I didn't believe you. You're like, my mom knows Keen Anderson's mom or something. I was
Yeah,
like,
'cause my-
there's no fucking
no.
way.
Yeah.
So I was like, no.
My mom used to get her nails done.
I'll go
and
fucking
it
call
was,
this dude
It was
out.
Kenny's mom that used to do her nails, and I remember being hella little before like I was really into skating hardcore. I was there with her one day, and she was like talking, getting her nails, and the lady was like, "You know who that is?" And it's like a picture of Kenny Anderson doing tail slide.
In a
It
nail
was like an
salon?
audio ad, like on the walls, like a huge picture of Kenny on the
Hey,
wall
that's
behind
sick,
her,
yo.
and she's like, "That's my son," and I'm looking at it like I didn't really know who that was at the time. I was super young, and then like my mom used to work with his dad. His dad like used to work at the same spot my mom did
Yes.
before she did the payroll stuff like a long time ago. And I remember going over there like their house one time, hella little, and he showed me like a stack of boards that Kenny gave him, and I was like, oh, what? Like,
Fucking
and it was
A.
like as I was getting older, I was like realized like holy shit, dude, like started watching Kenny Anderson videos, and I'm like, holy fuck, dude, this is the guy. Like, I was like, holy shit, dude, this dude's fucking good. Now he's like literally my favorite skater still to this day. Like,
It's the best style ever.
dude,
Yeah,
straight
for
up,
sure.
bro, so clean, fluid at night, like a feather.
Like skating with Ernesto and all them,
Yeah.
and Jovan and all them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like a senior in high school.
So that would have been like
And
my
then-
freshman year, like my 8th grade year, because
Yeah.
I'm the same age as your brother.
You're in 8th grade, bro.
I was in the same. I was in the same grade as your brother, and we went to Durango as freshmen. I remember like
Yes.
hanging out with your brother a bunch
Yeah, I
of times.
remember.
Hell
Staying
yeah.
at your
I
house.
remember
and
the
skating with
Durango
them.
days.
Fuck yeah, Durango days, yeah.
Me and this fool had art with Ernesto, and he wouldn't even
I
sit
had
with
PE
us.
with fucking Devin. That's not.
I had a few classes with this guy.
Devin
We
Hill.
had like
Your brother
fucking.
With my bro.
Yeah.
We had wood shop together, and then we had like that algebra class together.
Dude, that teacher was always drunk. It's
Dude.
Who was
the
it?
wood shop teacher.
Yeah.
Oh, the ball
Definitely
Snyder,
had,
bro.
Yeah,
Dude,
Snyder.
Dude, steroid central,
Yeah.
bro. Steroid central all day.
We
dude.
had him first period. We had wood shop first period.
right in
So
the morning, dude.
he was like kind of tired and like I could tell was probably a dick, but like to us, I feel like he was mostly pretty cool.
It's just mean to everybody, but like
he was
But like
chill,
drunk, you know, like he's getting his buzz on. I don't know, man. It was
Dude,
weird. He was a weird
I
dude.
shit you not, this kid in my class like found steroids in his drawer, bro. Like opened his drawer and there was like
He
a
was
bottle of
totally banging the
steroids there,
foods teacher, bro.
dude. Nah, the computer teacher that I forgot her name, the blonde lady. He would
Damn,
always
you
be
guys
at
know
her
way.
at her room, like in between classes. I would go and I'd see him standing there, like talking to her, like
He
I just
was
look
mad
at
at
him, and I would hella fuck with him, like say shit to him just to be a dick, because both those teachers didn't like me, so I'd be like that guy, like hogging up, fucking with them.
That's why they don't. They're like, this guy knows.
Yeah, dude.
Did anybody have
Damn,
Miss
that's-
Toth?
No.
I don't think so.
You had Miss Toth? No way. Fuck yes. She was my favorite teacher ever. She was awesome.
What teacher was she?
She was Miss Toth. She was like
Class did she teach?
U.S. history, world history, but then she was also like sociology. So one year I had her twice
I had her-
in the same day, like one for U.S. history and then one for sociology or
That must
something.
suck. 'Cause then you would have like some.
She played like goalie and ice hockey and shit on the weekends,
nice.
and she
That's
just
fucking
like
sick.
yeah, it
That's
was
what's up.
like I fucked with her, you know. She
That's
like
what's
yeah.
I'm more shocked you guys know your teachers' names from high school.
I only remember
You
like.
know, you know it.
I only know
Miss Gafita Baby.
that's the only person I know.
What was that name? No. He made that shit up. He doesn't know that.
Our
No.
teacher, right?
No, she was the art teacher.
What's
Art
the name?
teacher.
Yeah, the
Miss
little art
Gafita
teacher,
Baker.
the short one,
Gafita
right?
Go
She went by
go
Miss
feed a
G.
bitch.
Miss
Yeah,
G.
Yeah.
Miss
She
Gafita
was
Baker,
the,
yeah,
the
for
tiny
sure,
one.
bro.
She was like super small. Like
What'd you say, gutta fucker? Like
she had the most like loud, obnoxious like voice sometimes.
Dude.
She's from
If
New
you-
York, dude.
Dude,
She's
if you were
Bro,
talking
but
too
she
much,
was so. She plugged me. Bro.
the beat.
I got
She
so
was like
much
that
money.
next to
I got so
Diago.
much
Yeah.
money in art class. Cause
you what?
yeah, she would literally like
She loved
everyone would. Yeah.
He was the biggest dickhead to her. And she would call me another black dude that had a gap.
Jeremiah.
She'd be like, shut up. I'm like, you're fucking Reggie, you racist bitch. Like,
With the mad gap, though. I love that you called the gap.
that
was-
gap, yeah, the gap. It was the gap in that the fact that he's the black skater that she
is
would call
fucked
me his
up.
name, and then like she would call him Reggie. I'm like, dude, we look nothing alike.
Yeah, he was like a lot shorter and like a little more
Super
like
dark.
stubbier than you.
Yeah.
Dude. Shit was
But-
funny.
Not fat feet
Reggie's
watching
this
this.
tall. The gap's great.
Love you, man.
No, but so everyone like would have to do with the curriculum. You know what I mean? Like even bitch ass Ernesto, who like.
Oh
hated
yeah,
us
that's
for
was
no
in that
reason.
class, bro.
He was in our class,
hated-
wouldn't sit next to us, and wouldn't talk with us. And we would try to talk with him, he would just sit there. Like, I was like... And then we go skate, and I see him at Breeze, and it'd be, like, completely different.
Yeah.
So,
Like, she just didn't want people to talk to him in school or something.
Ernesto and I lived in a room together in San Diego for like 3 months.
Really?
Yeah, I was like staying with this like Korean family, which
What?
was a trip. Yep. And then
Like, what family? Like, how did you know this family? Like,
I'm not opening that can of worms, man. No,
Did you guys have a good relationship?
it was weird. No, I moved out there with Cameron Wetzler, who was like my filmer for like Family Matters and the Greens family and all that
yeah.
stuff.
Curiosity
Elm Board
Killed
Shop.
Cam.
Yes, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, Elm Board Shop, Skate Beach.
Oh,
I should call him out. He has his own like
shout out.
skate shop, Elm Street Board Shop in Carlsbad. If you ever like go down there.
Follow it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he said he was going to plug you with boards so that we could buy some out here.
Cool.
Because I was like, I hit him up to buy one, and I asked if he shipped, and he was like, I don't. But maybe I'll give Jericho a whole bunch to sell. And I was like, that's a great idea.
I'll definitely
'cause
buy one for sure.
I was like, I
Alright.
definitely would
Yeah.
ride.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah,
This shit is
need one.
dope.
I see a spot right there for it.
Right?
Oh.
Right at the
This
top.
banner's
does
gonna
it-
have to come down soon to hang more boards.
He does it right, you know? He's like a good, like, he fucking gets skateboarding. He knows how it
Yeah,
works.
he's very. I can see he's
He's
like
trying to-
deep into the community, and like there's a lot of kids that go there, and he's like really cool about like just like bringing everyone together to skate. And it's
For
just,
sure.
like, he doesn't need a huge skate shop. He's got like this like nice little spot, and it's just like boom.
I'll bring boards. I lived with him for a little bit, and then I had to find a new place to live. And there was this photographer dude named Eugene. You'd never see any footage of him anywhere, but like I'm telling you, the craziest front 5/0 pivots on like bowl, like pool coping shit. Front 5/0 pivot, like
That's
not like
wild.
moving, but like a pivot.
Wow.
So fucked.
Like a little pop too. Like,
Yeah, like a pop out, man. It was so fucked. So yeah, but his like family came from Korea, so I lived with them. They would like leave out all sorts of crazy stinky food, and they were just like kind of strange and could barely say my name, but like the nicest people ever for sure.
We have to talk about Skate City, obviously.
dude.
Organized like skate trip too that I'd ever been
Yeah,
on.
yeah, it was so fun and genuine,
Yeah.
you know. Like we had a great time.
for sure.
Unfortunately, like the Cody thing, and you know,
But that was a Skate City trip.
Cody, the
Oh,
little
yeah.
fat chubby kid you said.
when like Will, we were all smoking on the balcony. I don't. Were you there out there on the balcony when we were all smoking?
What did Cody do? I don't remember.
It wasn't what Cody did. It was kind of like what happened to Cody that night. That was kind of bummed. Yeah. It was kind of like.
the suspense is killing me. You know, I
I mean,
like
it was like
you
we were,
say it, I might remember. I'm kind of.
we were like just like Cody kept like kind of bugging because he was always trying to go smoke and like at like the most inconvenient times, and it was kind of bothering some people. And then like it came down to it was like, all right, we're just gonna like give Cody like the amount of weed he bought, and then like you know, and then like
send him on his merry
send him
way.
away, and then like we don't have to like you know, like, but we're not gonna let him like hit the blunts that we like roll for us to all smoke. And we got to that moment, and it was like the blunt was being passed around, and Cody followed us to the balcony. We're all smoking, and then like it got to Cody, and of course it's me holding the blunt. Like Will's over here like, don't let Cody hit the blunt, and I'm like, all right, like I'm not gonna like.
Pass it
I'm
right
not-
past his nose.
It literally had to be like,
I had to like pass it over, and like Will was just like, nope. And I was like,
Fuck,
"Damn."
man. Thought we were
But, I mean,
bros.
it's all good, you know. Like I was like, damn.
Yeah.
That's a dickhead move.
I think Enzo got hurt on that trip too.
Did he?
Like towards the end, yeah, he went to tailside this like white rail and like kind of bucked his ankle a little bit.
Oh,
but
I
that's
think
like
I think I remember that. That was like
that all sounds like skate.
it was like
trip
a night.
shit.
It was like a night,
Right?
like a
That's
night
kinda what
trip,
makes it for
right? It was
sure.
at night.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
I
they,
remember
like, lit
we
it
were
up.
all like chilling at the hotel that night, and you guys went out, and then we went to go skate the next day. And I think that was the next day we went to that gap, and we were all jumping down that gap.
Oh, was it the nice one in the
And,
business
like,
complex?
Yeah, and it was
Oh,
like, dude, and I was dude.
such a
It
such
was
a good gap.
I stuck
You-
Nolly Casper
Nolly
down
Casper,
it, dude.
yeah.
I stuck Nolly Casper down
I think Adrian did like switch
Still-
360 shove or something.
Mhm.
Front.
Yeah, he did do
Front,
it's three
yeah.
front, three
Yeah.
shove.
Switch,
Dude,
right?
Yeah, it was switch. It was
Really
so
good.
clean,
Yeah.
and that was like I think I remember
did a
that
bunch of
hyping me
tricks,
up
like a million
too when I
tricks,
was
yeah.
like jumping down. I was like, dude,
For sure.
he just did that.
Cali trips are the best.
Yeah, it was a great time.
I loved when me and Bernard went out and skated with like Sheehan and
Love that guy.
Nolan and
Yeah.
Cameron and everyone. That was so fun.
For sure, man. Skate trips, I think, are my favorite part of skateboarding. Just like in the van or in the car or in the airports,
Right.
with, like your homies, and you're like somewhere new and
He just went on a skate trip. We did like a day trip
to where?
to St. George.
Oh yeah,
Sick.
And
That
there's
park
full-
is
He
rad.
couldn't even skate, and
It
he
was like right
dude,
after
I
I
have to
fucked my
go.
knee up, but I was like, I'm still fucking going.
Hell
Like
yeah.
I'm not gonna like I want to go, and at least I can stand on my board and
Yeah,
ride.
he was just
but-
like cruising around with us, couldn't
Yeah.
skate, but it was
Good
like he was
time.
like, dude, I have to be there.
Yes.
Hmm.
Dude, I've been meaning to ask you. So, where are you at in your knee?
Dude,
How
so
is it?
I had my surgery on
For
September,
ACL, right?
For my ACL and my meniscus.
Okay.
So my meniscus was torn on both sides, and then I like completely tore my ACL. So I had to get ACL repaired, and then they like repaired the sides of my meniscus, so my knee was like upright because it was like falling forward because the tears were like setting it
Yeah,
weird. So I
yeah,
couldn't-
yeah.
I
All,
couldn't-
all fucked.
Oh yeah, so I had to get the surgery, and that was on the 16th of August. It was August 16th.
Okay, so just a little over a month,
So,
month and a half.
Over like almost
When
a-
do you, and you're doing physical therapy now?
Yeah, do physiotherapy like 2 or 3
Is
times.
it
a
fucking
week.
you up?
No, that's actually super chill, and it's like
Oh.
right now it's like really
That shit hurts.
casual. It's like they're like doing like they're like we're only gonna do as much as you can handle, but like at first he was like, we're just gonna keep it casual and kind of get you in the motion because there's a period where you can fuck yourself up more
For sure.
if you go too far,
Stretch it too far or whatever.
like,
Yeah, too much.
but
load.
every time I go in, I'm like doing my shit, and like he'll be watching me, and he's like, "Yeah, your knee looks hella good, dude. Like you got good rotation." And like when they put me on that like bike, I'm like, the first time I was like, couldn't get it, and I would just be doing this like back and forth. Like I wasn't doing like just round
The
like,
motion.
the motions. But then the next time I went in, I was like, "Oh shit!"
I'm riding a bike.
And then last time I went, and it was like, "Oh shit! Fuck yeah, dude!" I was like on my phone, like
Yeah,
trying
you
to go
were.
faster. Like I was trying to go hella fast, but I was just trying to keep like the motion so my knee, my muscle would come back. Cause like when I walk still, it's like like I can't like do like the movement that's like fluid. It's like I'm still like kind of limping.
A robotic or
Yeah,
something.
but
Yeah,
it's not because I'm hurt. It's just 'cause,
bionic.
like my muscle memory is all fucked up from like walking funny for however long, and my knee just being like shocked from that. Because there's still spots that are numb on my knee.
The live went
It's
away.
weird.
Dude,
You still alive?
physical therapy in like a little while will start hurting like a bitch. I did physical therapy on this ankle 3 times a week for 3 months, and I never broke anything. Like I just fucked it up so bad.
Yeah. You didn't like break
Gap to rail and off Eastern and like near the 215, the one that Braden did.
You like go off the curb.
Yeah, I was trying to nose grind it, and I fucking.
That's in the beginning of your part. I didn't.
Oh
think
yeah, that
fuck
is
up,
right. I
No,
do
no, no.
remember it. No.
That's nose blunt. Tried 2 different tricks 2 different times. I got way more fucked up. Way more fucked up than that. Never got either. What a pussy.
Dude, I went there the other day. I was
still
like, that's
tried
fucking sick, dude. That spot's fucking. It's perfect, but that curb is sketch, dude. I'm like, I wouldn't even jump down there, dude.
I double rolled my shit right there and then off the curb, like it. Both times, like all my weight, you
God.
know,
It was
going
like
really fast.
ow.
Yes, it was so fucked.
That's fucked.
The worst injury I ever did though was I hyperextended my big toe.
Ah, dude.
What the fuck? How do
I
you
feel like
do
I've
this?
done that before. Like
No.
not bad. Like,
I walk different. I'll never I run different. Like I for life. I'm already starting to get arthritis in the 2 toes next to it.
damn.
So like, you know your toes, right? They bend like this.
Yeah.
When my big toe goes up, it goes out. Now, not as bad as it used to, but still for sure seeable. Like,
It's awkward.
Oh, I see it. Yeah.
see how
it's
it hops out?
It goes like this.
The joint doesn't move up and down anymore.
So it's like it's kind of it's going like this. Like, it's trying
Dude.
to move out. It's like when you step. It's like my knee does that when I step over things. It's like it turns because I can't fully bend it all the way back
Ooh.
to step over something.
That's crazy. A knee though, yeah.
Yeah, right?
It's like my hip turns because it's like my body's trying not to like get over without
Yeah.
bending my knee. It's like I go like that.
Your whole body's like adapting.
I hyperextended my elbow when I was little, but I don't have
Doing
my.
that?
Yeah, I did like, you know, like lip slide grinds were cool. I didn't.
No.
There's still-
That was a Kendall joke too.
Oh, that's
That's Kendall's tricks.
Antonio
Oh, I
Moya
didn't
used
even
to
Yeah.
make that look really cool.
So I did. I learned lip to 50, and then one of them I went to like front feeble. So I fell like this way, and I put my arm down, and my elbow went that way,
Oh yeah.
and it was like 3 months in like a cast, and it felt like, you know, when you throw a baseball as hard as you can,
Yeah.
and your arm feels like weird,
Yeah.
like you
Yeah.
stretched it out.
Like weak, but like yeah.
Yeah, like it's like you want to stretch,
You overthrow it.
but
Yeah,
like
yeah,
you
you
can't. It was in a cast for like 3 months
Like
with
that.
that feeling.
Oh.
That's like forever. I'll remember that feeling. Like when I even get that, I'm like, I gotta stretch.
Pop 'em out,
I gotta
pop 'em out.
stretch.
For sure. That's a fucked
But a
up
toe.
Wasn't no part of
No,
that
because
shit.
my shit it doesn't hurt anymore.
Yeah.
There's no crazy, but a toe you gotta walk on that thing
one.
forever.
It was I was jumping down like Brooklyn 16 and I tried Smith. I think the day before I got kicked out I went back for it and I would like put a couple tries in or something and then one I just like pussed out at the top and just jumped and landed on the second stair. And like rolled this ankle, hit the rail, and like I flew there too, so I had to like go through the airport on a wheelchair with my ex-girlfriend. It was a bad scene.
Wow. Now you're
Toes.
walking.
Now I walk different, man. It's fucked up.
Well, didn't you in high school? You did something. You like hit your face because I remember your teeth.
Oh yeah.
in high school, you like came to breakfast, and I was like,
Think they're good. You're
whoa.
all good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I took my finals my junior year of high school, fucked up on a painkiller. Like I don't do painkillers, but like I knocked out teeth.
Yeah.
My face was all fucked up. I was trying
remember that.
front blunt kickflip on this like bank to ledge.
The one on like Fort Apache.
Yeah, it used to be a Denny's, now it's a Coco's. It's kind of
Yeah.
in that ditch.
The little one, yeah.
That little one. And I fucking straight just my face hit the ground first. This is a screw.
Ah,
shit.
damn, dude.
There is a screw.
Oh wow.
That's gnarly,
Damn.
bro.
There's a screw in my face.
Yeah.
Dude, what the hell? I never knew that.
Yeah, fucked up, man. I think I was working at Porta Subs too, and I tried to go to work the next day, and my boss was like, "What? Get the fuck out of here, man! Come back when you have a tooth." I was like, "All right."
It's
man."
like gone. Like,
Yeah, it was like
Yeah, I remember
Your
when you
face
came
was
to
probably
class.
hella like swollen too, huh?
No.
Because we were at breakfast, and then you walked up, and like your face just looked all messed up, and I was like, "Whoa, dude, what happened?" And you were like, "Oh, I fell," and then you told me you fell on that spot.
Really?
And I was like,
You didn't have a tooth though, bro.
"Wow, yeah, it looked all
Yeah, I was like, bro,
crazy
you
bad."
don't have a tooth. Yeah, it fell out. I was like,
I don't even.
why are you at
remember
school
that.
right now, dude? Like,
My mom was like, "You're not missing finals."
I don't even remember that.
I can go take the test like next week, I think, man.
Yeah,
Tell them I broke my
right.
face.
We can reschedule
Yeah.
here.
I don't even remember that. You must have got it like fixed super quick, huh?
It took like 2 weeks. Like, yeah, it was quick though.
I don't even remember that.
Yeah. Like, I remember the feeling of the person, like, they were, like, pulling on it, you know, like, to set it, and, it feels weird. It's porcelain, so it's soft on the front, and, like, really, really rough on the inside.
So like the back of your tooth just feels hella weird.
Feels like steel or something in my mouth. Yeah, I'm used to it now. I'm conditioned.
Yeah, only
Yeah.
when we sit here and talk about it.
Fuck, man,
Now
stop
the whole
looking at it.
now the whole entire episode, his tongue's just gonna be on it like.
Just fucking
You're gonna
injuries.
go home with tongue all fucked up.
My chin from a whole different fall. You see it?
yeah, it's
I can kind of see it from,
My chin is completely
from like,
crooked.
from like looking
Yeah.
at this angle. I can
From
see
a
it.
whole different fall years before that.
Wow.
Just and like so much blood.
Split,
Split, dude.
I remember, I think, seeing stuff about
Yeah.
that when you did that.
Trooper.
so
Oh yeah.
I don't even want to
Always
know what that
pushing it.
feels like. I'm like trying to imagine, and I'm like,
I don't feel anything now. You know?
I fell on my chin once, like hella hard. And, like I was acting fool. Like, I had my board like behind my arms, like back. I was like running. And I like, tripped. I was like, ah, like a fucking idiot, bro. And I remember getting up, and I was literally like 30 steps in front of my house too. Like I almost made it home. And I was like, I was like, oh fuck. Like I got up, and I was like, it was like just a little bleeding, but I just remember being like, fucking idiot. And I
Yeah,
just
that's
like
like-
walked in my house like.
that's like
so badass.
Tim's is like that too now.
Yeah.
Have you seen
Bro.
Tim's? He,
Your bro?
yeah.
No.
He had his mouth wired shut
Nah.
and everything. We used to do like these like Powder and Son used to do like every third Thursday longboarding things.
I don't remember that.
Everyone
You go down?
and we would all like
Yeah.
Kristen went, like all of us, there'd be like 30 people like smashing these big hills.
Yeah.
And Tim got really into it and was like sliding around corners and stuff.
Sick.
And then I guess like went out one day with like himself or his
It was like
friend.
2 or 3 people, yeah. it was
yeah,
like a lot of
and he
people.
went around a corner and there was like dirt or something. And he like slipped out and hit his chin and he just like I guess like pretty much like woke up in the hospital and like his jaw was like it's still crooked.
Yeah,
and he had to get,
you
like-
can tell when you're like talking to him, like it looks like he's like grinding his teeth, but it's literally just because his jaw's like.
Yeah, he had to have it wired shut and eat like food through a
Dude.
little straw.
Yeah, I remember.
Longboarding.
I already respected your brother a lot, but fucking to Tim.
Long-
Bombing hills is no joke.
fuck no.
That. No, hell no, I don't fuck around with that shit.
Dude, Kristen
Did it die?
No, it did, but we're good.
No, Kristen fell. And it was like scary because we were going so fast.
She's like, yeah.
We
what
were
is-
going
like,
so
yeah, what?
fast that like
You
I
okay?
was scared. Like I was like standing there like
Yeah.
don't breathe, you know, like your board shaking.
Don't breathe.
Yeah, because I didn't want to like fucking move. I literally was just like not moving because your legs are
The
wiggling.
wobbles, yeah.
And I was like, if I felt like if I moved my arms, I'm gonna be like and lose it. You know, like you know that feeling.
Yeah.
So I was like, I don't want that, and I'm like in that motion, and then I just like look over, and like Kristen's like, like easing by me, and the road goes down because you go down the freeway, like the 215. There's like all these hills around it. That's where you bomb from, and it goes down. But then there's one that goes up right into the dirt.
Yes.
And Kristen's going, and you can't tell because it's nighttime which way to go. It looks like you go up, but you have to just remember to go down. And it's her first time in front.
Oh yeah.
So she's in front of everybody,
That's a fucked up situation,
and she gets to
dude.
that thing, and she starts going up, and then tries to cut to make it, and hits the corner of the dirt.
Gotcha.
And like, bro, she was like in the air, and it felt like I could have been like. Like, that's how slow motion it felt, because she was literally in the air like this, like
Superman.
and I was like,
Did you have like a
boom, and
did you
then
have a real board though, or what?
she was
I
running
had
a.
a regular skateboard with.
I remember you had a
Cruiser
penny for a
wheel.
while.
Yeah, it was
With
the one with
cruiser
the
wheels.
graffiti on it.
No, it was a Tom
It was
Penny.
the Tom Penny.
Oh, okay. At least it was a real board.
Yeah.
Like I'm thinking,
It
like you're
wasn't
riding
the
a
one that had
penny
the
board or
graffiti
some
on
shit.
it?
No,
I'm like, you're gonna fucking die, dude.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
penny boards are sketch, dude.
That's sketchy.
but then she fell, and it was like, sorry, I had to keep going. I can't jump off, I had to wait till I slowed down.
You jump off for your woman with her, man. You fucking take that
But
fall with her.
we stopped after that. We like stopped going. It was like,
Dude, I lived in San Francisco, so after I left San Diego, I lived in San Francisco for almost 2 years, and as like a person trying to be a skateboarder, I filmed maybe like 10 tricks in those 2 years. I had gotten plenty of footage in SD, I was doing that, but in SF, dude, I was just bombing hills and like
really?
scouring the city, like partying and raging, and dude,
Hills out there look scary.
so
Dude, everything out there is intense. Bro.
I got fucked up, like not like a crazy amount of times, but a good amount of times, like toasted. But you just, I don't know, it's weird because when it works out, like the cool thing about that city and all the skaters there is it's just like they skate all the parks during the day, and up until Soma got there recently, there was no park with nightlife. Perchero didn't have nightlights really, like, because it was sketchy around that area. So everybody just went to the just bombing place. You'd see fools ripping down by you, just getting
See, I've never
smoked
been,
and,
so I don't like have an idea of how big they are. Because we did one with like Sheehan and everybody
Yeah.
in San Diego before we did like the parking garages and stuff.
Yes, you
Is
did the
that-
parking garage?
Yeah, didn't we
Yeah,
go, didn't
me
we
and
go to
Cameron,
one
like,
when we
power
went on that
slid.
trip? We went
Did
on
we go to the 11th foot
Yeah, the one that went all the way
Yeah,
down.
we did it. We literally got to the top and like we were one away.
I think it was
And
fun.
then we look up and the security
Scary.
guard's up there. And then he's like, hey, you guys, and starts running down the stairs. And then we just go up and then we all ran out of the parking garage, straight
Yes.
ditched him. And then
I
no
do
one
remember
told
that.
me about that stupid thing at the
curve.
bottom.
The
And I
curve.
literally like
Oh,
had to
the curve,
power
the curve,
slide
yeah.
like around the thing. I felt like I was
And
drifting.
there
I
was a
going
huge
so-
crack right in
And
front
then
of it
Nolan-
too, wasn't there? Or it was like
Nolan
crack,
jumps over the wall or
crack, like a huge crack that was like hella fat. You kind of had to like.
Oh yeah, you
Pop
lift
over.
up, and then the goofy people have it good, because they can frontside curve that and then take the second curve like with speed check. But regular skaters have to do backside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like trust it.
I like power slid my hand down around it, and then like the end of it, I couldn't stand back. Yeah, I couldn't get out.
Yeah.
That
Thing
thing's
was
fun.
crazy.
But even
That
just the
thing's
hill
fun
we
as
went
fuck,
on
dude.
before it, I was like nervous on that. I was like pushing down it, and like I was like, dude, these are big,
I remember being
super
so
big
like,
compared to a hill in Vegas.
that was like one of like the craziest times. 'Cause I didn't think I was really gonna like ride all the way down that fucking parking garage. I was like, this thing's pretty big. I don't even know if I could actually like do this. Like we're going on top of this fucking thing, and we do it. And I was like, that was sick, dude. And,
Fuck yeah.
but then that hill we were riding down that hill. Right, there's like another hill I got.
It was just that line, like it was like just
Yeah.
gnarly enough, but
Yeah,
it was trustworthy or something. Yeah.
pretty much.
What have been some of your best skate trips?
Some of the early Tampa trips for sure. Going to Tampa Am.
Oh, yeah,
and
you
then
Joe Vaughn
probably some unnamed ones. When I was living in San Diego, when I was like 20, me and a bunch of our friends took a trip to San Francisco for like 5 days and skated. It was pre-Green's Family. It was like, I remember we put out a promo video and a lot of that footage from that trip. People like Drew Verdugo, do you know
Yeah.
that dude?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Cameron, Jake, myself, and fuck, I forget that fifth person, but yeah, man, I don't know. People get hurt, or you're just like getting shenanigans. I remember like some of the early Tampa trips were crazy with pharmacy and like the pharmacy chant and all that stuff, and they loved it. We brought like some life force to
Yeah.
that. That was like, it was pretty, because it's serious. It's a very serious like feel, like skating that park or even being at that park.
Because people are going there like Felipe, like changed his whole
Yeah,
life with
for
that
fucking-
one contest. So
yes.
it's like it's either make or break there.
Yeah, totally.
The Ybor City downtown partying, super fun, fucking crazy, cool shit. Yeah, cameo,
Yeah.
beast.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
heard.
Yeah. Those are early days, though. Nothing beats the early days, right?
Right.
Early times.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yes.
Those things look crazy. Like
was
Cameron did like that. Mud
the moat
thing.
run.
I was like, oh my god, that looks. He is the perfect person though. Like if I was like, who should do this? That is a perfect man.
I'll have to show you a photo if we can. Oh my god, he's like in a. They bought a robe from like the dollar store, like a shitty. So he's in a robe, and they put like the People's Champ in like glitter glue. Like they like, and this is all like Jeremy Jorgensen, like Doug's brother from Pharmacy, the original. Like just I don't know.
Yeah.
It was so cool how they did it, and he like came in with a pharmacy board, and just it was like ridiculous.
Was Green's family before Cake It? After.
After.
After, right? Yeah.
After.
Yep. Yep. I was skating with David Bowe a lot at the time, skating Metro a shit ton, and he was like, "Yeah, there's this dude Matt who's making a video. You should meet him." And like we met, and we had met before that, you know, but we met him and we skated, and then he was like, "Yeah, you should be in this video." So we did Cake It. I moved to San Diego. We did Cake It, or excuse me, Green's Family Matters.
Yeah.
Cake It was the best. I love Cake It.
I love Family Matters though, man.
That's a
I
great
do
movie.
too.
Yeah.
Yo, it's part
But I watched Cake
Your
It.
part too.
Like
Dude.
all
And
the
your
time.
your skate song's fucking sick, dude. Also, when I saw it, I was like,
Yes.
Metallica.
You know, man,
Phantom
that
Lord.
feels so good, dude. Dude, every trick, dude. Like, you don't know what stance that dude is, dude. He's either he's not one
Dude,
stance.
he's so good in
It's
person
lit.
too.
Like 6'8".
dude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
dude.
so
like-
good.
But he
in
doesn't-
He loves
I
skating
remember I met him
manuals.
at Skate City.
He
I was
doesn't
like,
skate
this
like
dude's
he's
fucking
tall.
tall, dude. Holy shit, bro.
And that's crazy. So he doesn't look that tall. Like when you watch his footage, you're like, this dude.
Yeah, he
But
does.
he-
His
he's
foot is
so
so
tall,
That's because
bro.
Cameron's good at filming.
Yeah,
Get that,
he knows how to flick it
that
over his.
BX, yeah.
Yeah, he's
No.
hella good. Though.
Watching him in person, dude. He's
Dude,
fucking
I've never,
so
I've never.
amazing.
I think I've seen him once in person when we went out there. I didn't.
Dude,
really
he's
talk
so. I don't like.
He's in the Coast Guard now.
Oh,
Really?
shit.
Yeah,
Cruz
yeah.
is on the
Fucking not buff, but like I saw him and I didn't know. I almost didn't recognize him because he looks a little fucking big, dude.
I thought he was gonna go pro for ATM like both you guys, dude. Because he was on ATM for a minute, right?
Yeah, and he would have for sure if he he just ran into like I think some financial problems and was like, hey man, I gotta give it up, and he went and tried to quit ATM. It was like, he was like, hey, you guys don't have to give me boards anymore. I'm over it. I gotta focus on this. Like all good. And they were like, shut the fuck up. You got you got boards for life. You're on the team for life.
Yeah.
Go do your thing. Like
That's why I love
That's
ATM.
how they do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so dope over there.
I hope that he can skate when he can, because he was definitely one of my favorite skaters to watch. Like his footage was so sick. And,
Yes.
I hope he's
Is
out
ATM
skating
working
when
on
he
anything?
He's such a funny fellow. He would jam what kind of music is it? It's like early 70s, like not R&B, but just like
soulful type
soulful shit. Yeah.
Soul jazz.
like soulful women singers,
can. Yeah,
and
dude, I
like
feel that.
and that's what he would just be rocking while
Wow,
skating.
that's
Like
what's
I'm
up,
over
dude.
here like Metallica and Slayer and shit, and he's like
shit. Erykah Badu and shit.
Yeah.
Hey, but that makes sense though, because if you watch him skate, so
so
smooth.
He's so smooth, yeah.
Yeah.
ATM is working on stuff. I forget the name of it if we're working on a full video, but I think we're coming out with a little promo video for 2020.
have some clips in it.
Yeah, for sure, man. I don't get to skate as much as I want to, but yeah, when I get out, I try to make it substantial.
Make it
Nice.
count.
Yeah, make it count. And dude, Krusty. I don't know if you guys
He's
so
all
good.
over
Krusty,
thrash
yeah.
and
seen
shit,
this
man.
guy.
Yeah.
I've skated with him, before, kind of when he was just getting on. But dude, he's a little manimal, and he's only getting better. James Martin, crazy footage. So pumped for that. Pumped for Cake It too. Working on 2 different projects.
I'm excited for Cake It.
Yeah.
I talk to Matt all the time, so I'm
Quick
like,
question, bro. Cake It 2, I'm like, this video's coming out, and then, David Bowe just posts the most gnarliest shit all the time. I'm like, what are you gonna do for your part, bro? Is he gonna have a part?
right, we
I don't
hella
know.
talked about that.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah, yeah, that's the question that I was thinking of too. Like, what does he really
kills
have
every
that's
spot on
not
Instagram out here, dude.
Matt's pretty I wouldn't say secretive, but he's an artist, so he's not letting a lot of people see
Yeah.
the whole video,
Yeah.
see where it's at right now.
He's limiting what
People
he-
that are in it can't watch it,
Yeah.
But yeah, I know David has a lot of footage that isn't on his Instagram. Some tricks might repeat. It's not like I know, but yeah, he definitely was saving some. He's definitely saving some shit that Instagram is not seeing. Absolutely.
I don't doubt that.
You skate with them a lot, so being out with them, whose part are you the most excited to see?
Oh man, that's a good question. In Cake It 2, whose part am I most excited to see? Dude, Javon is like really putting together a really solid part. Number one though, who I'm excited to see, probably Yohei's part.
That's who I'm most excited to see.
I think, yeah.
I just heard 2 tricks that he did, and now I'm like,
He's a magician.
I just know how he skates, so I'm like, oh my god, I can't wait to see it. It's gonna be beautiful.
For sure.
Yohei's right, dude.
I feel like Dad's gonna have a pretty dope part.
I think that you guys should have Joe Vision on the show.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Oh yeah.
That'd be
He's
epic.
he's like so
He has a good energy.
optimistic, good energy.
And he's got a good like idea on things and view of life.
He does a lot of different things too. Like you'll be like, what do you do? Like he has a vast knowledge of stuff, and he does a lot of things that you wouldn't expect.
He's
He's
doing
getting
all that
buff now.
Zappo stuff for
He's
a
getting
while.
buff.
That's
He's
cool.
doing Zappo stuff. He's like crazy good at piano.
Yeah.
He'll whoop your ass in like video games. He knows like a bunch of basketball stats. Like I don't know. No, now you can't have him on.
You just did it all
I
for him.
said that's all he's got. Yeah.
Thanks for being on the show, Devon.
Oh, that's great.
tight though. Yeah, but that's a good one. I definitely would be down for that for sure to have him on the show.
Yes, sir.
What's up with the music, man?
Music moment. Ooh,
Should we do a music
Should we do
moment? Let's do
on
the music
Jericho's
moment.
call? We're gonna do the music moment.
I didn't mean that we do that right now. I meant
that's
like
good.
the band. But sure.
The
Yeah.
Insulters?
Yeah.
Of stereo. Salting of the stereos.
Yeah.
Well,
Dude.
we just all drove out to Phoenix
That was fun.
to see them
For
play.
sure.
Like right after I was still in a brace too. I was all like limping around like. In
It was
my
like 2
brace.
days after surgery. It was like
No, it wasn't that early. It was like at least 3 weeks.
I'm gonna say you're a soldier 2 days.
It was like 3 weeks after my surgery, or 2 weeks.
it felt so much sooner.
Fuck yeah.
I was literally on my brother's couch for 2 weeks.
Oh yeah,
I didn't do
It's because I
shit.
didn't see you, so
Unless
you
I
were
had to
out of sight,
shit.
out of
Did
mind.
you get fat?
Surprisingly, no.
I would have just ate. Yeah.
He only eats candy.
He only eats
so-
candy and cereal.
No,
That's the second time I've heard them say
I
that.
swear to God.
So I'm starting to get a little
It's
worried.
not an understatement.
No, but he be
That's
eating
what you
PB and
kinda
J's
wonder.
like sometimes.
No, but I was eating good.
hella
They were-
jelly though. Hella jelly.
No, they were. My brother's girlfriend was cooking up hella food. So
That was like an omission
I was
of
eating-
guilt. Like,
I was eating shit I never ate before. I was like, oh fuck, like
This is
like,
real
no lie,
food?
I never had couscous before until then.
You're like,
Gucci?
what is this?
Couscous.
Noodles?
Well, I mean, it's true. The food's so nice
Salad?
they named it
Yeah,
twice.
yeah.
So it's
what I hear.
true. I mean, try some
I
couscous.
don't know how you're still alive or you don't have diabetes. I look back, I'm like, this kid, you go to his house, his pantry's full of cereal, candy, and then like when
Do you
we're
have like an
skating-
assortment? of
Instead of
cereal?
drinking water-
Yes,
So I-
every cereal. They like we're
This-
short
this-
on.
Are you Mormon? Are you Mormon?
Hell no.
That's a relevant question for my life.
Am I wearing a tie? Do I have a helmet on? Come on.
You have a haircut.
He's riding bike parked outside.
They like cereal, man.
I love
That's what
cereal,
hear,
bro.
yeah.
Like,
But I love going over there because you just grab hella candy,
Yeah.
Hella candy.
fill up your backpack.
Even when you eat like peanut butter and jelly, I remember you put cinnamon on it for a while and like smother
I
it
was
into your
experimenting
jelly.
with things. No, I was making peanut butter and jelly with raisin bread. What? Fire, bro. Peanut butter and
He
jelly with
looks
raisin
so
bread.
serious, dude. He stared at me like.
No, but dude,
Toast that bitch up.
no, he made me a PB and
Toasted
J once,
PB&Js
man,
are
and it
good,
was
yeah.
like,
Hella jelly.
Toasted.
dude, it was like bread, a little bit of peanut butter. Dude, the top fucking bread was like bowed because there was so much fucking jelly.
Jelly is
I
the
couldn't
jam,
even pick
dude.
it up,
Jelly
bro.
is the jam, bro.
I couldn't even pick it. Dude, I think I have a photo somewhere in like my hard drives of that because I remember Bernard was like, "Bro, how are we supposed to eat this?"
And it's funny because I probably did it as a joke to you.
Nah.
No, you did it serious because you made me and him both one, and they both were like bubbled at the top because there was so much.
It's like a big glob of jelly.
You just got a
It's just
spoon,
like-
you just slammed it
You
on
gotta
there.
like you gotta like smash it down a little bit to push the
Dude,
jelly
that
out.
shit was so gross.
Comes out like. I got these jams for my grandma.
Yeah, You never
This
know.
wasn't cereal on my
I
sandwich.
should probably put this away. I keep looking at it. I'm not
Drink
gonna
it.
finish
No,
if I
drink
open
it. No, drink it.
No,
Open.
you have
We'll
to.
share it.
I backwash.
I don't think it's that cold though.
It's pretty hot. I don't backwash.
Yeah.
Tapped out. We're tapping out. I got you, bro. Don't let these people peer pressure you.
Yeah,
man.
right.
That's been here since Joey's episode, waiting for him to drink it.
Yeah,
Joseph?
Yeah, Joseph's.
Joseph Esteban?
What?
Yeah.
That sounds weird.
Right, Joseph.
I'm gonna call him that next time I see him now.
Joseph.
Joseph.
Me and him played like an epic game of skate, like just the other day. It's
Nice.
so good to watch. Holy shit.
Right?
Yeah.
His part should be done soon. We go for his enders this week.
What a mentality.
What?
I'm gonna go for my ender.
Well, so we've been
It's a head fuck.
filming. We've been filming for so long, and I think I have like 15 minutes of footage.
And gotta get it.
And I'm like, we need to narrow all this down. We need like big, substantial tricks. And he was like, just send me a list. And he was like, I get off at 3.
Sick.
So I was like, okay,
There he
we'll
goes.
hit something light and then go for those. But he's fun to skate with. Always talking shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, see?
good stuff.
Right?
Dope shit.
So how's it being a pro skater? Has your life substantially changed?
Yeah, of course it did for sure. It's been a while now, like 4 years or something, and I don't live the normal pro skateboarder life. I would say, like, it's not like I make a lot of money or anything. It was cool, you know. You have like a dream, right? Like, you have like a standard.
Yeah.
So like for so long, I was like, I'm gonna be a pro skateboarder. That's like what I'm gonna be. That's what I'm doing. That's it. So then I became pro, and then I was like,
You did it.
That's cool.
now what?
Yeah.
You know, I didn't have like this set goal. So it's cool, man. Now I'm like, it's cool teaching a kid and just like letting him be, and he's a rad dude. So pro skateboarder is, I don't know, man. It's all about passing it on and like making it count when you go out. You know, like a bunch of my friends are pro skateboarders. That's how I feel.
Right?
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's really cool, like the name on your board and stuff, and ATM is just always got my back.
Yeah.
So
they've been
it's
super
yeah.
cool. And
yeah.
they've been like
That's awesome.
loyal to you. You know, like super like thankful to have you like in their team, and it's super cool to see that.
For sure. We had like Thanksgiving in the warehouse like a couple years ago. Just, you know, it's really cool.
I got the board, the Jimmy board still. I still have
Jimmy.
that. I still have that one.
Yes.
We had it.
Mistakenly.
We had it. I messaged him and go, hey dude, so like, are they gonna get rid of this board? It was right when I left Zoomy, so
Yeah.
like I was just taking photos, so like I had like bill money and that was it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, I couldn't afford a board. My board was like, my tail was cracked. And I was like, fuck. And I was like looking at the boards, and it was the only board, like, I only ride ATM.
Yes.
And it was the only board that was my size. So I was like, Jericho, like, are you guys gonna make this? And you were like,
I don't think.
oh man, that's sick. You got that board. No, I don't think that made that board. And I was like, I literally was like,
At the
fuck.
skate
And I
park looking
skated.
at it,
I
like-
literally skated the cracked tail
Okay.
for like 2 weeks because I was like, I don't want to
contemplating.
see. Yeah, I literally was just thinking, and then I was like, it snapped, and I was like, damn.
I told you.
But that board got passed on to me. I skated it until it started getting flat. It didn't break. I gave it to PJ.
Yeah.
Didn't
PJ
break.
skated it,
Yeah. He still has it.
and I
Yes.
think PJ passed it on to someone else.
Fuck yeah.
So that board's made it through 3 people, so it's
Nice.
pretty strong.
Love
I
it.
still got mine.
Yeah, I wish I would have got it, dude.
I kept
It's
that
good
shit,
wood.
and I was like, I'm keeping this. I was like,
I have like a shitty one. Like I don't even have a new one in the bag. Like I have one that I skated that I
man.
was like, oh wait, I ran out. I'm gonna have to eBay one day probably or something.
Alright, give yours.
Fuck, dude.
Hey, can you guys dig up this like screen print like that you don't make? I don't know. It's weird.
18 will probably do it for you.
Yeah, they would.
I seen the Playboy
They give
one.
me shit about
That's
it,
still
it'd
around
be cool.
shops and shit.
yeah, right.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still see that one.
I
I'm
got
like,
him at. I asked for your
The
board
chocolate
at
bunny
Zoomies.
one.
Yeah.
I got
That one was cool. I
That
wish I
one's
didn't
sick.
get that one. I wish I got that one. I never
It's
did.
still around shops though. The Hendrix one I don't ever see, dude. Like ever.
That was cool. The chocolate bunny one was like more them. Like I didn't
Yeah.
have a lot to say in that. Like the Jimmy, I was like, I want to do a Jimmy, but I knew I was gonna be a pro skateboarder, right? I was like, I'm gonna be a pro skateboarder. There's nothing that can stop me. Enzo is like that too, for
Yeah.
sure. But it was cool that his mom
Was
saw it so early too.
And was like, I want-
that dude's gonna be a pro skateboarder. I'm gonna fucking help him make it
And
happen.
she definitely gave him like every outlet that she
Yeah.
could possibly think
Well, when you're
of to-
13 and you're hard flipping 13s, my kid turns 13 and hard flips at 13,
Dude,
you're gonna be a pro
Yeah.
skateboarder.
What do you want to do? Do you want to stop going to school?
Yeah.
Do you want? I mean, we'll get
Yeah.
you homeschooled. We'll do whatever you want to do. Like
Niger route.
the
like,
law
we'll take the
says
Niger
yeah.
Houston route. Yeah.
the law says you need a diploma, but I want you to do that. So go skate.
Hard, dude. I saw him in person hard flip that 13. Which, like, all the KK dudes, like, he had been 180'd and shit.
Yeah, the one that
Yeah.
that boat back
like,
on me, right? I
yeah.
was there that day too.
Yeah.
He did it so quick. I was like, God damn, dude, this kid.
Oh, yeah, you guys were skating the 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I only went
Oh,
there
dude.
That 8
one
was
time
so
that
sick.
night.
Yeah.
Wait, which one?
All the way up Desert Inn or Charleston?
Charleston.
Charleston,
It's the colored eight.
the colored ground one.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You just take a right and you, like, go around that roundabout.
Black
remember they put
Ninja
the
did
yellow-
so much
many
stuff on
tricks.
that.
For sure.
Like frontside heeled it. I was like,
That's seriously fun.
I switch
that was
pop
a-
shove it,
that's
That's
sick.
sick, dude.
and I haven't done that down anything else since.
There you go. There's like a gate in front of it now.
Ernesto did every trick. Yeah, like they
Yeah.
every
Oh,
trick.
nice.
Switch backside flip.
That's fucking gnarly.
Con's
dude.
full cab down. It was like so perfect. You didn't even like power slide or anything. You just landed perfect 360.
Lionel front boarded that.
Yeah,
The
that
side
thing
of
on the
it.
side.
Fucking what the fuck is
L-train.
going on?
Yeah.
L train. Yeah.
We talked about him on Corey.
Yeah, we did. We did talk about it with Corey.
Did you?
Yeah, he was in a band with Corey.
I lived next to them. Did Corey mention that?
Really? No.
So Justin Rifkind lived in the house next to me for like over a year, and we both didn't know it. It was like we lived in these desert houses off Rainbow and Warm Springs before anything was over there. It's like I had moved. Hello. Double hello. Sorry.
No,
I had moved back from San Diego, and I hadn't gone back to San Diego and San Francisco yet. And I was living in this house for a long time, and then one time I'm like outside pulling up, and Justin Rifkind is taking out his trash. I was like, dude, what's up? He's like, I live here. And I was like, I fucking live here. He's like, oh, we're playing music next week, and it was like Lionel, and Justin Rifkind was playing drums, and there was this dude playing keys, and Corey was singing.
that's it.
That's fucking rad, dude. Holy
Corey-
shit.
Yeah, Corey's so like, how? Why?
Such a
Wait, what? You're the
small-
band? Like
Dude,
what?
And like, I lived next to him for a fucking year, and I heard that music all the time, and it's like 2 dudes I know. Fucking so weird. So I like jammed with him one time actually, and fucking, and then yeah, man, like Lionel was pretty sick at bass.
That's
Yeah.
what we
Oh,
heard.
that's what Corey was
I didn't even
saying.
know. Yeah, Corey told us. I was like, I
fucking
didn't
sick
know.
at bass, dude.
That's so funny.
Yeah. Sick at skating too.
And Corey used to live next to our homie JD, and like we didn't know, and I would go stay at JD's house, and then like one day, I was like hanging out with Corey, and we pull up to his house, and I'm like, my homie JD lives right here, and I was like, what the heck? And he's like, yeah, yo JD, you know JD? And I was like, yeah, I know JD.
That's my homie.
Yeah, that's my fucking homie, dude. Like,
I know.
skated with him.
I met Corey, just like knowing him at Breeze and stuff like that, and then I met JD when we filmed like the SRF video with like your little brother,
Yeah.
and
Kiddo
I'm like
fabulous.
at
Devin's
JD's.
fucking part was sick, dude.
Right?
It was so sick.
So I'm like at JD's house, we're having like a party and everything, and Corey walks in. And I was like, what's up, dude? And he was like, oh, what's up, man? And I was like, what the fuck?
You're super gnarly.
And I was like, how do you,
Yeah, right.
I was more like, how are you here? Like, how did you, why are you here? How did you get here? Like, these
How'd
are
you
all-
hear about this?
Yeah. And he's like, what? I live next to these fools. And I was like, oh,
Oh yeah.
well, it's such a small world.
It's so funny because Corey literally grew up skating with my older brother. Like they grew up in skating high school together all the time. So Corey took me on my first skateboard like trip, like get in the car with the homies and drive around town, skate a spot. Like we went to Burke and like we skated the 8. And I remember being like hella little, and it was just like 4 years later I meet JD and start skating with him, hanging out with him, and then it's just like I started skating with Corey again because I got older and I could go skate trips
Hang,
and stuff
yeah.
and like hang now. And then I roll up to his house and I'm like, the fuck, my homie lives right here. Like, what the hell?
So weird.
So let's go.
Skateboard. Yeah.
Let's go to your music
Leave
moment.
Sean,
I
Matt,
think so, yeah.
music moment.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna jam with him.
I don't know what's happening. Yeah.
We should
You
do
might.
like things where like we do like Bill and Ted's. We do like Wayne's World or Bill and Ted. You know where they like you like get the guitar sounds in there.
Hi, welcome to the music moment here on episode 4. I'm joined by a very special guest, our guest overall, Jericho. He's here playing some guitar with me. We're hanging out. We're gonna go into the riff of the day here. You may know the song, you may not know the song, as per usual.
You should know the song.
You should know the song. That's a very good point. But if you don't, then, you know, we all learn, I guess. Anyway, I'm not going to tell you the name of the song or the band that plays the song. That is up to you to tell me and Jericho. So, the only thing I will tell you is this song came out in 2007 on an album. And we're going to play it for you. We're going to jam a little bit. So that was the riff of the day. The last riff that we played from the last week, it was Birthday by the Beatles from the album, the White Album.
Yo, Tim got that.
19th. And kudos to you, Tim. It was a little coy of me to play because it was indeed my birthday last time we played that. But good for you for getting that. Make sure you submit your answers to what the riff of the day was for this time. I know we jammed for a little bit.
It was your birthday last time you played birthday?
Yeah, totally did.
I didn't know that.
We turned into like a big celebration.
It was a good time.
It was good.
I was drunk.
I think we all were a little bit.
I was a little bit drunk. I'm not gonna get as drunk ever again. Like that.
Too drunk to drink?
Like I did that.
No, that was the second episode.
I'm not gonna do that ever again.
But
So I hope you viewers enjoyed that.
But yeah, I wanted to take some time here on the Music Moment since I got you here and you played the riff of the day with me. To talk about some of your favorite bands, some of your favorite things to do at concerts. I know we were talking a little bit on the side about moshing, I believe.
Yes.
Being in the pit, man, and just getting in there. Why don't we talk a little bit about that?
Dude, thrash metal music is fucking awesome, man. I don't know, there's a certain fucking feeling. Everybody likes Metallica and you know all that shit, but like being there and fucking doing it with a bunch of big ass fucking gnarly dudes, it's like skateboarding, you know, it's the same shit. You're out with your friends, hoping your friend does some sketchy gnarly shit. They might get hurt, but they're still gonna fucking do it, and I don't know, it's a good feeling.
For sure.
I hit you up last week for Iron Maiden tickets.
You totally did.
Yeah.
You totally did, and I appreciate you.
Yeah, man. They put on a damn good show.
I fucking bet they did, man.
It was really cool. Life is Beautiful was last weekend.
Yep.
So like 2 weeks ago, I went to Iron Maiden, and then this weekend I went to Life is Beautiful. It's totally cool. Life is Beautiful is great, but a bunch of 70-year-olds put on a way better show. It was fucking rad.
That's great.
Yes.
So, did you go all 3 days of Life is Beautiful, or you just go to like one?
I just went for Black Keys.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how were they?
They were great. They put on a really good set. I really dig their music for sure. Some about like thrashing, you know, Megadeth, Slayer, Metallica, Nihilist. It helps you skate crazy.
Yeah, it does. It really does.
Yeah.
You had an interesting story about one of his most popular songs off of Bold as Love, If 6 Was 9, and I'll let you kind of take over here.
Sick. Yeah.
With the little tale you told us.
If 6 was 9, so yeah, I read from like some Jimmy biographies that that original song is not the original song. He created one night or like maybe a couple nights, I don't remember, and then either him or like the producer, old dude, bald on top, hair on sides, I forget his name, lost the tape. So like just gone. So taxi cab driver might have thrown it away. Maybe it's sitting in like a studio in New York somewhere. I don't fucking know. But yeah, the one that they put out, he was not as happy with, and it was like kind of molded after the original, but it's not the original. Pretty cool.
Which is a crazy thought, because If 6 Was 9 was probably what a lot of people consider a highlight on that album, for sure.
Definitely.
Yeah. Okay.
Fuck yeah.
And just, and that's why you always got to keep your recordings, people, and keep track of them, because that's happened to me plenty of time where something will come up that's really cool and then it isn't recorded, or I don't remember to do it, and it's gone forever.
It's gone.
So,
hence why we were
also
today.
don't trust bald-headed people with your fucking master recordings and taxi cabs, I guess, too.
Was it Larry David or what?
It might have been.
You recorded Jimmy?
Yeah.
That old bastard. That old
Just
bastard.
the Curb Your
He's the
Enthusiasm
ghost of
theme
everything.
playing it together. Like, oh, it's in the taxi.
We were saying that Jimi Hendrix music still alive and well today. You'd seen Buddy Guy. They do a Jimi Hendrix Experience tour almost like every year. Zach Wilde, Buddy Guy, Dave Mustaine, a bunch of like crazy guitar rippers are playing it. Steve Vai, he's done it a couple
Yeah.
times.
Dude, I remember I saw you at Gary Clark Jr. too. That's why I saw you again.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
You were there.
that's right.
Yeah,
That was,
yeah.
and he's a shredder too. And what's funny is he's always trying to shake off the stigma of being the new Jimi Hendrix,
For sure.
which he totally has a different style and a unique style of his own. But it is hard to not see some sort of comparison here and there, especially when he covered Third Stone from the Stone. That we were just,
That we were just It would be a shitty stigma, but he did cover that
Yeah,
song.
he did, totally. But no, he is his own artist. He's one of the great guitarists of our generation, I'd say. Something also, a little music history. Abbey Road, released 50 years ago. They just released the new Super Deluxe version of it. All new mixes. I would recommend listening to it. In addition to all new mixes, they have rehearsals and demos and just like alternate takes, not just from Abbey Road, but from other songs from that era. Like there's a take from the Ballad of John and Yoko, and just a couple of songs that were floating around at that time. And what a lot of people don't know about Abbey Road is that technically was the Beatles' final album. Even though Let It Be was released in 1970, that had been recorded in 1968 after the White Album. And the whole idea behind Let It Be, it was originally called Get Back, because it was supposed to be them getting back to their roots of just playing rock and roll, but they were fighting so much and everybody quit at least once, and then they just like shelved the whole fucking thing and took a break. And then when they finally came back, they made Abbey Road. And that was their final album. And then, I think their manager at the time handed over the tapes to from the Get Back sessions to fucking Phil Spector of all people, and he was the one who added all of the fucking orchestration onto all of the songs, and Paul was really mad. But yeah, so technically Abbey Road was their final album, their final masterpiece. Check out the new mixes, and so I'd like to thank Jericho for joining me today, playing the riff of the day. Make sure you submit who you think it is. You're probably wrong, but if you're right,
That's all you'll win.
then we'll give you a shout out. We'll give you a hug. We may even give you a beer. Oh, never mind. We're out. We won't give you a beer. Maybe a shot of Jameson if you're
I'll
lucky
take one
enough.
of those.
But okay, never mind. We're out of Jameson. So we'll just see you next time. So thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you in episode 5.
Oh shit, the chop.
You gotta
It's
tune
still
in.
there. You still got the chop.
I told Joey just to get his clean. He just got the pharmacy logo all the way down his side.
Did he really?
Like 2 days ago.
Wow.
Fucking committed. That's badass.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he said
damn.
it sucked.
Yeah, I bet.
He said the
ribs
the
suck.
MACY. He was like, oh, it sucked, and it's like down here too. So I was like, I can only imagine.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
The ribs suck for sure.
Yeah.
So
I wouldn't want that.
we had some people ask questions,
Internet questions?
internet questions
On
on
the
the
internet.
Internet.
Instagram, did you save them?
So, Chuki asked, who are some of your biggest influences?
Chuki, excellent question. I love to talk about this. Dude, the hype mode is Leo Romero, Andrew Reynolds, and Mark Appleyard.
Totally.
For sure.
The best.
The best.
The fucking best for sure.
Like, just, fuck yeah. If I was ever watching those parts, I was like really juiced on skateboarding. Fucking the way they go about their business and just like their style when they do it, man. Like each, Leo, the rails, Reynolds, the stairs, and Mark Appleyard, everything else. Just like the fucking ledges and
But Reynolds, dude, for a minute when he was hella young, he skated everything, dude. That's why that photo on the wall, he's doing salad.
for sure.
Like a fucking 15. He could do anything he wants on a board, dude. Like, he's literally like a fucking, just the GOAT. Just the boss, dude.
The go, yeah.
Yeah.
Fakey heel flip, no slides, or fakey
Yeah.
half cab heel flip, no slides.
Oh,
Nollie
dude, down
no
that rail, he
sides,
did it like
yeah.
so many
His
times
fucking
too.
Baker 2G part, for sure, is like one of my
Baker
favorite
3,
parts.
bro.
And
Baker 3 all day.
Baker 2G, he skates rails.
But dude, Baker 3 was just so beautiful.
Yeah, but he's not really skating rails like that. He
Dude.
skates everything in Baker 2G.
Come on,
This
like
is skateboarding, bro.
Where else
Come on.
where else do you say that? It was beautiful. Like
Because,
you
like,
can't
he-
say that about a lot of skateboarders, but like Reynolds,
But yeah,
that
Andrew
was-
Reynolds had like so much like
for sure.
solid, like dude, he was solid. He was,
Every
like,
single one of his parts are solid,
Yeah.
but I'm saying. Me personally,
I just-
Baker 2G, he skates everything. There's not like a Reynolds part where he skates everything, like handrails and like all kind of different shit. Baker 2G's jumping down stairs, grinding rails, jumping down big ass gaps.
Leo Romero, First Love. I don't know if you guys
Dude,
remember.
Oh,
that
yeah,
part.
definitely.
So
Dude.
good.
But I think it was
That's
Tim
my
O'Connor, which he was talking shit on there. That's funny. It was just like I just want to watch, and I just watched Leo. It's like fucking iWatches, or Apple Watches. He skates everything: tranny, rails, stairs,
Yeah, up
Yeah.
rails.
up rails.
Up rails.
Yes, dude.
He just like crooked up that like skate park rail or nose
Nose
band.
band.
I was like,
Yeah, I was like, who's this dude with the mohawk? And then it's fucking it ended up being Leo.
yeah, so good.
I watched it like 5 times because I woke up and I'm, oh shit, that's Leo, he's back. Like, yeah, that's fucking rad, dude.
Fucking A, man.
So next question was from Tyler Yude. He asked if you pick your own skate music, or if the filmers literally give it to you.
Skate you?
Yeah.
Sounds a little judgmental. Skate you. On to you, man. Yeah, I have some say for sure. It's more like a conversation. With Matt and Cake It, no conversation was had. He picked the music and like
You just trusted him.
yeah, like and it's his thing. Like if I really wanted to argue it, maybe I could. But yeah, I really trust what he does. But yeah, with Cameron, for sure, I always got to have a say.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
So I feel like you and Cameron probably vibe out with a lot more music together like that, huh? Like you two kind of have the same similar taste.
He looks hash as shit, but he likes metal music, but he was like rap, like conscious rap,
Oh,
and
yeah. I could see that.
Tupac and stuff like that, and yeah, some metal, but yeah, a lot of that stuff too.
Huh.
So it was pretty cool. But he knew what to make it look good that I liked, you know,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, Matt has more of like a vision
Yeah,
for his
exactly.
video.
And he's a creator.
The songs flow together from part to part, so you're like watching like a consecutive.
Yeah, I'm
Fuck yeah,
definitely,
dude.
I'm definitely looking
I
forward to the
literally
video.
Feels like a project.
Yeah,
like Matt,
I watch
like
Cake
what he
It.
does,
I watch
you know?
Cake It all the time because just he's so good at filming, and his part. No one knows how good he is.
Yeah, he is.
He is so good,
Matt's fucking good, dude.
and he has so much style. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
Matt's a copula on. Dude, I've never won a game of skate. He's so against Matt.
Dude,
never
he's so good. We
in my
just
life.
skate fly ground, and I was like, this
We've been
guy.
friends 15 years. Like he's amazing. It's crazy.
I'm excited to see his part.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just excited for that whole video in general.
I'm excited for the whole video.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
excited
gonna
to come
be
out
so
the,
good.
another Vegas video like with all like the OGs, dude. That's fucking
Oh,
sick,
yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
Why Cake It? What's up with the name?
Yeah, where did that come from? I always forget.
cool.
Like,
Yeah, it's like that's cool. That question has been asked in a long time. It's like I'm gonna cake it, dude. It's a piece of cake. I'm gonna cake it.
that makes
Sick.
sense.
That phrase didn't even catch on very like hard like back in that day.
Until that video.
Not even after that, you know. It was
I'm
like
just
select,
finding out, and I've
yeah.
seen this video 1,000
Right.
times.
It was kind of select time, but it I don't know, man. That's all Matt. It's his project. I'm not sure why he named it. That's what I thought, though. Yeah.
Cake It.
Mm.
I like it.
Yeah.
That's tight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a sick thing.
Cake it too, man. Super pumped.
Maybe
Yeah.
it'd be cool to have someone like him on the show. Could have like Matt, like
Definitely
someone like
should.
talk about just like him, you know, like
Have
not- we don't
him,
have to
have
talk
him
about the
spill
video
everyone's
too
tricks.
much.
Alright,
On the inside, we're not gonna post this. I promise you.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is.
Reggie's about to head out, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm gonna do my
Talk this?
disappear act.
Oh shit! Where did Reggie go? He disappeared
Again.
Ping!
Now I'm sad.
Yeah. This show kind of sucks now.
I think I'm gonna quit. I want to go too.
I know, right?
You got him a chair and everything.
I know, and he ditched us.
Man, Reggie's so good at skateboarding too, man. I've seen him ollie up shit as high as
Dude,
fucking
he's
me.
so tall, dude.
Yeah.
He's so jump so high, and you just. I feel like I could just stand there.
Floaty.
And, like I'd film something, and you'd be like,
Yep.
He's done that before.
yeah.
He's a bag.
He's
of
like
wind
popped
for
higher
sure.
than a clip, and I'd be like, "Oh, you gotta do it again."
Bag in the wind, man.
Maybe you could tell us like your
Maybe.
craziest skate story.
Whoa.
You know, what's the craziest
Something
thing that's
that'll
happened,
never,
or like
you'll
your
never
best
forget
sesh?
about. You'll never forget it forever and ever and ever.
Man, on some corny shit, those sessions are just the sessions you have with your friends and fucking nothing really crazy happens, but people land tricks and people don't land tricks. And
It's like one of those moments that goes down in history in your life that you're gonna always remember.
all right, I don't know, man.
It could be anything. It could be just anything.
Dude, I don't know, man. But is it,
At the Del Taco after the trip, after the skate day, you know, like something happened and it was great.
Something involving Kendall.
no, man.
That day with me and you, Kendall.
You know, no, man. I don't know. Not even. I can't think of one, man. It's all about the process and
Yeah.
fucking. It's been crazy, dude. Being injured
That's
sucks. Being injured is a weird way of life. Like,
Totally
you
is.
know. Kudos to you and just
Firsthand.
the mindset, man. The mindset is there's no good days, there's no bad days. There's just the days fucking happening and
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
make some shit happen or get wrecked or feel like a pussy or
Yeah.
do some sick shit. I don't know. It's like.
You live it.
Just
Yeah.
being out there.
Yeah, man. I like passing it on. I will say,
Yeah.
teaching kids how to skateboard and
That's
teaching
good.
what skateboarding is about to kids is really fucking
That's
cool,
awesome,
man.
man.
Yeah, my
I
kid.
I feel like that's
special
super
needs
important
kids.
right now too.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of people that are just kind of like getting clouded with a lot of what skateboarding it has now. It's like
Yeah.
not about just going out there and skating with your friends anymore.
Well,
It's
even
about,
like your influence at the park and stuff. Like dude, PJ
yeah.
is fucking livid that you're here.
Yeah.
He was like, because we skated today.
He was on the thing like,
Yeah.
I wish he's like Jericho's my favorite skater. Like,
Yeah.
I wish I would.
When he was like, he's like, dude, he's like, that's so sick. I can't wait to watch that fools. Like, he was so hyped all day talking about it.
Dude,
Yeah.
that kid's energy source, you know. He reminds me of Cardiel.
Yeah.
You can't say that about a lot of people. For sure, dude. The way he goes about his fucking skateboarding in his life, you can tell. He gets it.
All right, I can't wait. His part's done.
Yeah.
I'm stoked on you guys, man. Thanks for having me.
Alright.
Back in the
Yeah,
wind is
dude.
dope, man.
It was sick. Thanks for coming.
Catch
through,
one.
man.
Yeah.
Catch one.
Catch one, dude.
Yes,
Yeah.
catch one.
Dude, high five again for that, dude. Like,
yeah, that was
I
so
literally
sick.
drive around all the time, and I sometimes I don't even say anything when I'm with people, and I think about it because I feel like it's hella weird. I'm like, I see this bag, and I'm just like, first I'll think of us, and I'm like, bag in the wind, and then it's like coming up, and I'm like, oh hey, I might be able to catch this one.
I've been
Like,
actively, I'm actively trying.
Dude,
I'm
like
fucking focused every time I drive, man.
Dude, because you said that, like, bro, like that makes me feel so good. Like one day if I do it, you know the first person I'm hitting up is you.
Hit me up,
like
dude.
I'm gonna hit you up with the bag on
Yes.
the photo, like I fucking did it.
I'm gonna freak
keep
out.
it-
Kendall's gonna be driving down the street with one of those like
I'll probably be in the car.
the pool nets,
Yeah.
just out the window like a joust.
It's gonna be like,
Baby, it's coming up.
You got like this big ass net out the
oh my
window.
God, dude. I'm just gonna get,
Teamwork.
I'm gonna get
Teamwork makes the dream work,
It's gonna
man.
be a selfie stick with that at the end of it. I'm like,
Look at the little dinosaur.
yeah, right.
Oh,
You catch it with one of those, dude. I'm throwing money in on that.
absolutely.
I'm
man.
just like driving too, like.
slow mo, dude.
Yeah, dude. That was so cool. I was like, what? There's other people like that out there? Yes, dude. Dude, that's some good shit though. I'm
That's
super
funny.
glad like this.
It's gotta be hard because even like
It has to be
the
the
intro,
perfect timing.
we like made a bag roll across the street,
Yeah.
and it's like the Wild West, like it would be Western, but it's a bag,
Okay.
and that took like 2 hours.
Get the bag to just like.
Because I would have to set my camera down, and then it was windy, and we're up like
Oh, you didn't make it. You like filmed
we
that.
did it, yeah.
Oh,
I didn't do it. He was
cool.
on it.
Yeah,
He was like,
and it was
That's
me,
sick.
PJ, and Laird. And Laird and PJ were switching sides. Like one, they'd be let it go and it'd roll by and then go across the street, and then it would try to blow away. And PJ was like running through the desert, like trying to catch these bags, because we only had 2 bags.
Go fucking get it, man.
Yeah, and then they would switch. But like even just watching him try to catch it as we're lightly rolling a bag across the
Yeah.
street, I'm like,
dude,
Why are you filming that, sir? Like, somebody just walked by. What the fuck are you doing?
dude, that shit's so funny, bro. I love the name so much because like American Sweetheart is like one of like such an iconic movie and like dude like that bag dude, is just so.
I've never seen that movie.
You've never seen
I don't
it?
know.
To be honest, I haven't seen it in a long time since like it came out.
it's just that one part.
originally,
It's
but
like a bag.
It's just that one part where he's like filming and he sees the bag and he's like, oh shit. It's calling me. It's so beautiful. It's like its own life. And he's like doing all this weird shit, talking about nothing, and then like it's just him filming the bag. And it's just like the music's in the background is so cheesy, dude. And it's like I thought I was like that was immediately what
Kendall,
I
that
thought
was
of,
so
dude.
intense, man. Fuck.
Well, hey man, it was good having you.
Sometimes in our lives we all have faith. We all have sorrow.
Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. Help you to carry on. Oh, it won't be long. I'm
That's
gonna
all.
need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you'd understand. We all need